Alright, well hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth, wherever you are. We're continuing right where we left off. So yesterday you guys voted we're going to start leveling in Evendim. So we're going to be following some of these quests. We're also going to hit up the North Downs a little bit today, and going to be exploring those areas as I kind of am learning the new Mariner a little bit more than I knew already. It's really fun kind of level from start to finish with a class instead of just like boosting it. So I always do recommend to everyone, if you're ever going to use one of those Valor boosts, only use them if you kind of already know what class, because it really does help to kind of level and learn as you go. And it's just something more fun about that in Lord of the Rings Online anyway. I just recommend that. Welcome everyone. What's up, Mr. Rivendell? Mad Hatter, hello. There was a loud cat clicked on the oh, wait, oh, what? There's a cat in the music? Really? I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe there might have been a cat here in the game here, possibly. That might have been what you heard. But anyway, welcome everybody. So we'll continue on right where we left off. So I really need to finish the chapter. So we need to talk to Halbarad, and he is in the North Downs. All right. So we're gonna need to go talk to him first. Let's go ahead and just double check. So, and there's something at Trestlebridge I need too, but I realized I don't have Trestlebridge yet. So we're gonna ride the old-fashioned way. Fine, this guy Bill Rosewood won't sell me a horse. I'll ride my own horse. So we'll have a lot of fun today, and thank you for liking the stream and subscribing if you would. If you guys like anything LOTRO or Lord of the Rings in general. We do all Lord of the Rings here on this channel. Oh, your cat. I see. Click the music louder. The classic stepping on the keyboard. That makes sense. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, well, what a lovely Saturday it is, or whatever time you're watching this video later. But if we're here live, we're here on a nice Saturday afternoon. Or in the game, it's actually in the evening, but it'll be morning soon enough in the game. So we're almost level 31, which is kind of crazy that we're already that high level. So when we hit, we're going to be able to fly through this stuff here. And the best part is all of my level items work all the way up to level 50. Yay! Most of them stop working at, let's see. This one works up to level 130. This one works up to level 120. This one works until level 85. And this one works until level 74. So, I got some time. They should update it. They should just all work to level 150. They should just always scale with the... It's because originally they came out for those expansions is why. At least they allow them to all stack. That's good. Yes, I am having a very nice weekend. It's always fun to do lots of streaming. I got a really good sleep last night. I don't know if you guys saw, we dropped another stream in between. Mr. Revell, you were here, but I realized that the Rise to War season just started, and I was like, oh, I should probably stream while I start that. So then we ended up doing some LOTRO in that too. So you can hop around in that stream if, depending on what you want to watch, Rise to War or LOTRO. We went back and forth in that stream. There's another player running around. We're just going to kind of follow the road all the way to Trestlebridge. We'll grab the horse place, the stable master, and then we will turn in this one quest at... I'm going to see the levels of the quests at Trestlebridge. I believe they're way too low for us now. I think they're like 25-ish around. Here's some other players. It is fun to see how many people are out and about enjoying the new 64-bit servers, which I've heard overwhelmingly has removed majority of all lag. There is some people I've heard that still have some lag, but we do have to remember that they're testing stuff right now. There's going to be a little bit more perfections, and then the legendary servers that are 64-bit, the 64-bit technology will be implemented in software, or in tech, not software, computer parts or whatever for their servers, will be implemented to all the servers in the next month or few months. So I don't know an exact time frame, but I'm assuming probably in the next few months, as they implemented it, you know, change out the server banks. So, yeah. Mainly, I doubt they'll be changing out, like, you know, storage things, but they'll be increasing, you know, it to the bit rate, right? They make it be a lot faster. So it is definitely a big difference for me. I noticed the difference playing on my classic server versus this. I definitely have not had as much lag as some other people have. I do have a really good computer and really good internet connection, so that does add to the fact that, you know, the only thing that will ever hold my thing back usually would be the servers. So I really haven't had a lot of problems because they've done some updates already, but this hardware update that they're doing for 64-bit is going to make a huge difference for the information coming to everybody. And I could definitely tell on my end with the Legendary server. I think I've had like one big lag spike, and that was when they had like thousands of people online and they had to do a reset or something they were working on. But besides that, it's been pretty awesome. I think a lot of people do need to realize, too, if they are still struggling, it could be their own computer, or it could also be the internet connection between them. It might not be their fault at all. It could be the computer connection between the servers. So it might not be the server, it might not be the computer. That could happen, too. It's quite a bit more rare, though, for it to be something in between. What's up, Doran? I started watching, then went to bed instead. Yeah, no, I definitely was. It was later for me too. That stream yesterday. What's up, Kay? Hello, welcome. Kai, sorry. Doran, hello. Kai says, questions. There's never dumb questions. Questions. But what do I do with the basic purple fish I have caught from the farmer's fair? I haven't even seen the item myself. Does it say it's taxidermy item? Is it something like that? Or do you just barter it at the, you may just have to barter it at the fair. There's probably someone to barter it at. That's what I would guess. If the fish is purple and you caught it, it's either like a quest item. You turn it into some quest, but I bet you it's a barter item. So you probably either barter it to someone at the fair to get some reward, or you probably need to take them to the taxidermist if it is something you taxidermies in Bree. That's my guess, even though I haven't seen the item. It's worth 1 copper each. Yeah. So were you fishing? Did you fish it up? Hover the item and read the description and see if it says this can be taxidermied. If it does, then you need to go to Breeland, Breetown. It's this guy right here, and it's the taxidermist. He's up on the floor here. You just go up the little staircase, and he's right there. Don't go up into the big staircase. It's by the road, though. So, or you're going to need to barter it and trade it at the farmer's fair at one of the NPCs. That's my guess. If the item's purple, that's just an educated guess since I don't know what item it is. But if it's a fish, those are probably the 2 locations. All right, let's see.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Hello, are you here to help? Here to help? So many have gone missing, and I've wondered. Okay, well, I hate to break it to you, but we're not here to help. We're going to North Downs. Also, what level was this quest again?
Stay a moment.
Yeah, I nailed it. Remember I said level 25, I guess? Yeah, it's 24. Yeah, we're okay. We're skipping Trestlebridge. What quest is this one? Oh, yeah, no, okay. So we're going to go ahead and ride. We're just going to do some fun riding through the North Downs here, and I'm just going to get to Halbarad just so we can grab the chapter quests. But I would actually like to go to Evendim to quest. So we're going to see where we're at the chapter quest. See, the chapter quest is on level right now, though. It's level 30, so. Excuse me. Got a little air in my lungs or something. At least I can breathe good today. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. But yes, feel free, guys. Any questions you know, it can even be a Lord of the Rings question. It doesn't have to be something connected to LOTRO or something, you know, other Lord of the Rings content. Thank you for liking the stream, everyone. If we can get those likes up real quick, it'll definitely help people know that we're doing the stream. It's actually something, I've said this many times in the past, but it's something that kind of drives me crazy a little bit, that Lord of the Rings Online doesn't like, not Lord of the Rings Online, not their fault, sorry, YouTube, if people are subscribed, it doesn't even tell all your subscribers that you're streaming. It's like, why wouldn't it do that? If you're subscribed to a channel, I feel like a stream or a new video should go to every single subscriber, right? Like, that's what I want when I subscribe. Just least in the feed, in the recommended feed, but apparently it doesn't. So that's why liking the stream when it's live and later really matters, for it to be shown as a video later or live to other viewers. So thank you. All right. Welcome, everybody, welcome. So we're going to be doing book 3 then. We'll talk to Halbarad, and then I'm going to go to, like I said, to Nudir, or Evendim, and look at those beautiful stars in the sky. It's still, like, nostalgic for me to, like, see the game looking so good now with all the updated graphical textures and all the bushes, and, you know, and it's loading really good. Everything just looks so good because, like, I remember this game as a kid when I played it as a small child. When I started this game. And it was so fun for me back then, and all of us, but it's like, if you take that look and bring it today, oh my gosh. The game is leaps and bounds more pretty. And it's the same art style, obviously, but it's just leaps and bounds better. Alright, so there we go. So now we're headed over to Esteldon in the North Downs. I'm skipping a bunch of quests because we are already level 30. We're technically 2/3 on the, well, not quite, well, it's not mathematically right, but anyway, we're getting close to max level, but in this game right now, in this server. So if you guys didn't know, legendary servers act as basically a reliving and a retelling of the tales of Middle-earth, the Lord of the Rings Online, by bringing you back to the original level cap, and then as you level up, you level up after about 3 or 4 months, then they add the next level cap. So the next one will be, so right now it's 50, the next one will be 60, the next one will be Moria, which will probably be a longer level cap. They'll probably leave more time because that was a big one back in the day, which is actually kind of fun to relive that one. So that's cool. But, and then it kind of does every cap from there. So I think it's 65 is the next one, right? Or is it 70? I think it's 70. I think it went from 60 to 70. I'm trying to remember. I think so. I'm trying to remember if there's a 65 cap. I'd have to go look at the old LOTRO things. It's a long time ago. And then I do know there was 70, 75, and then there was, like, you know, 80. They do gaps of either 5 levels or 10 levels. That's always how LOTRO's done it. With and then if some expansion didn't even do a level cap, they were just extra goodies. You know, like the Forachel. Do you remember the small Forachel one back in the day? They just dropped Forachel. I remember that as a brand new player, and I was like, what? They added a northern region? I like didn't even know about it because I was like a little kid at the time, so I didn't keep track. So my friends and my kinship were like, "Did you know there's a new place in the north?" And I was like, "No." What's up, guys? Black Wolf, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here, everybody. We're reminiscing of Lord of the Rings past while I traveled to Esteldon to talk to Halbarad, the Ranger, for Chapter 3. Since I don't have my tricky little mithril coins, I haven't bought any mithril coins on this server. I have a bunch on my home server of CrickHollow, but I'm just here to kind of level this one character and hang out with you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, because our main kinship, most of our stuff will still be on the server CrickHollow. We didn't plan on like all moving to Angmar to do like stuff here. We're kind of like end games. We're just getting into end game content with our the main server, which is 150 right now, the level cap, right? But as you can see, we're level 30, and if I say time played on this character, there's 14 hours and 30 minutes played. So I think realistically, it's probably gonna be, we'll see how fast we can level from there, because of course some of it I was doing voiceovers, so this probably I could probably gone a little faster than what I'm doing right now. All right, so these guys, let's get the horse.
What do you need?
What do you need? Alright, well, apparently I did know the horse. Interesting.
Stay a moment.
Defeat wargs. So these are on a level with us.
Stay a moment.
But we're going to go do quests in Evendim. So let's just do the chapter. Or the book, I should say. Book 3. Lifetimer, coming to terms with inventory and allies. I appreciate your video on new ally system. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Well, keep that lifetime account, bro. I always tell everyone I joke. Most of my regular viewers are going to laugh at me right now, okay? In a nice way. They're going to laugh with me. Because I laugh about it. But I almost got the lifetime membership, but at the time I was still a kid. So I didn't have a job. I didn't have any money, right? So I had to ask my family, right? And at the time we were really close on money, right? So my mom, she was really supportive of me playing this game because she knew it was like a fun time. She always made sure I went outside, made sure I did other events and things. But she always wanted me to be able to play with my friends on LOTRO. So she was like, "Oh man, I really want to get that for you, but we don't have $300 right now, right?" And this is what, 15 years ago, which $300 was more 15 years ago than it is today. Inflation. Basically, my mom was like, oh, "Okay, well, you know what? Tell you what, we won't get that, but I will pay for, I'll pay for your LOTRO subscription until you're in high school, you have your own job, kind of thing." And, props to my mom. She paid for it for like 8 years. So, but at the time we couldn't afford $300, which is, that's a reasonable thing, right? No, not everyone's got that kind of money just lying around, especially back then. But, so it's like, oh man, I really wish I would have been able to get it. But there was only that 1 year time frame that they were doing that. And they'll never do that again because it actually, it's kept a base for them, I believe, like a base of players, but you probably have so many LOTRO points too because they give you 500 LOTRO points like a subscriber. That's awesome. So anyway, my point is cherish your lifetime membership, okay? Your account. My account I've had since the first 2 weeks this game came out too, but so I cherish it in that way. Yeah, definitely an awesome mom. Yeah, my mom is pretty cool. She's a big Lord of the Rings fan. That's why I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. And then who would have thought that would have become my job later? All right. I didn't think that a few years ago. All right, Halbarad.
Greetings.
Greetings. Word has spread about the help you have given the Rangers of the South. Here in the Northern Lands, we need your help now more than ever.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? While the eyes of the Steldin have turned to the east, news from the west and the south tells me that the enemy is moving on the many fronts. I fear that the strength of a Steldin is nearly spent, and alone we cannot face the greater threat. A council of the free peoples of the North Downs must be called. Yet, before I do so, I need more knowledge of this threat. I need to know if Fornost, once the capital of Arnor of old, has fallen under the sway of Angmar once more. If the enemy has taken the fortified the ruins of Fornost, we are in the gravest of dangers. Travel to Mincham, a ranger who camps on the fields of Fornost to the west, and ask for his aid. This is where I do my little hobbit voice back. All right. Okay. One thing with lore here for everybody, real quick. They made a comment that, Fornost is the capital of Arnor. This is true, but also not for the whole time. So, just so everyone knows, the capital of Arnor most of the time was Anuminos, right, by the lake. And then when that fell, they made Fornost their capital for a while. So just a little side note there for history. I like to throw in occasional lore things. I do lore videos too on the playlist and I plan to do a lot more of those in the future. When I feel I've been reminiscing for like a year on like how I'm going to do those videos. So I don't know if I'm going to use LOTRO as a canvas or if I'm going to do them like in a totally different way. We'll see. I have some ideas. So that'll be fun in the future. So don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, let's see. What else we got here?
Stay a moment.
This is the Fellowship, Fornost. What does this cape give? Isn't this a cool cape? That's such a generic cape. Oh, man, back in the day. I'm not going to accept that because we don't need to do that. What is this book? This gives a quest the way it's yellow. So let me read it. Alright, stamped across the front of this book is the title of Arthedain and the Settlements. The book covers is worn as many as hands have held it. It opens easily a dog-eared page, which reads, "In those days, northeastern Arthedain was dominated by the 5 great settlements, known commonly as the 5 towns. These were Henith-Rune, south of Fornost, Duantham, Astrain of Ancient Stream, Carnoglin in the northern hills, Ost Arnduil in the lake lands, and Dolindir, now called Estelden. Amongst the excuse me, I'm having a little tongue tie there. Amongst the rangers of the North Downs, we encourage our people to visit all 5 of the towns to discover the locations of the founding stones. It is important to remember who we are." Oh, cool. Well, I mean, that sounds kind of fun just for the history. Let's grab that quest. It's not really on level, but I don't know why. But I just want to do it. Hey guys, what's up? What's up, Jay? Welcome back. Ragson, hello everyone. Hello, welcome. Let's talk to her real quick about this historical book.
What do you want of me?
What do you want of me? So you have found the old journal. Esterlin arches an eyebrow. It is not customary for those not of the Rangers to do so, but if you wish to know more about my kindred, you may want to undertake the journey yourself. The first settlement mentioned in the book was called Limdir. Today we call it Estelden. Return to me after you have found the founding stone. Oh man, is this... You know what? This quest is maybe we won't do this quest. This quest is probably a lot like the gear quest from what I remember, right? Who remembers this quest? Yeah, I think this is kind of like the gear quest in Thorin's Hall, where you have to, like, go to the thing, go back, go to the thing, go back, go to the thing, like, over and over. That will take a lot of time up. I think we're going to go to... We're not going to do that. We're going to stick with just doing the chapter quest right now. And then, again, like I told you, we're going to go to Evendim, because that's kind of what I promised to everybody, so... It's not going to be immediate, but, there is a founding stone right here? Where is there a founding stone? Oh. That one in the middle? This old monument is well kept and is free of dirt and vines. Upon its face is an inscription. Here once stood the town of the founding stone of Dolindir in the kingdom of Arthedain, which has passed. In this place was established the refuge of Estelden by Zollin, son of Arenhad, I think I butchered those names, that these lands might never again stand unwatched. That's my biggest challenge with doing voiceovers of Lord of the Rings stuff all the time, is trying to not butcher fantastic names made by Tolkien. or the Lord of the Rings Online lore masters who did extra side stuff. Alright, let's see here. Thank you for liking the stream, guys.
Why do you seek me?
Well, what do you think? We're back. Ah, I have... You've chosen to begin the journey very well. Alright, so... Oh, well, you don't have to come back over and over. She gives you all 4 to do. Alright, well, I'll hold on to it just in case. We'll see if it's plausible to hit them all real quick. Let's see. Can the horse person take me down to here without me having to, like, actually go... Oh, that's a wall. I'm like, why am I not moving? Alright, so I think I'll actually make this my spot for a second. And
What can I do for you?
yeah, I haven't learned them, so I'm not gonna be able to. See, if I had mithril coins, I could just instantly teleport to these places. Oh, hello. You just ran past me. Nice. All right. I like the little wave into the stream. If I created instance and someone joins the group, well, instance. Are you talking about for the event on the thing? You have to have everyone in your group first, Kai. So like you have to like. So you can create an instance and then invite people, right? Like invite them to your fellowship at that point. And then they should get the pop-up to join the instance. But usually you want to make the group and then create the instance. Just in case someone's system glitches or something. But usually, most of the time, if someone joins, that's also a trick you guys can do to fix a problem. If someone's not seeing the instance finder, just drop the fellowship and have someone re-invite you. And sometimes it'll fix it and it'll pop back up for you to join the instance or the, you know, dungeon for people who don't know that terminology as much. Let's see. I don't want to do all this running. We're not going to do that quest.
How can I be of service?
I have decided. We're just gonna go back to Amreth. So this quest is cool and all, and gives me a cool looking ring, which doesn't actually look like anything, but we're gonna cancel that quest. I'm sure it's a very cool story, but again, in my LOTRO Tales series, if you guys want to watch every single quest voiced over with all the stories, that's what I've been working on for several years now. There are some things that, you know, in the future with LOTRO Adventure, I also do voiceovers in my other playlist, but that one's more of kind of whatever I feel like doing. I kind of hop around in LOTRO Adventure. LOTRO Tale is like one character. I go through the whole story, and right now he's like level 70 something, and I'm just working on slowly going through all the quests, and mostly chapter quests, but in the future I do plan to go back and do quests I missed on that series too. And in the far future of that playlist, I'm talking way far future, I may redo some areas when I feel like I've, you know, could redo it better with voiceovers, because it is fun to go back and see my very first episodes, but you know, I'm my worst critic. I definitely have improved over the years with my voiceover series. So my newest voiceover episodes, you know, the last like 100, I feel like are a lot better than the previous ones. There's like 240, I think. So if you're someone that likes, you know, enjoys this, you know, you went through all the streams that I did this, and you're like, oh no, I'm all out of content. Well, guess what? You're not out of content. You have like hundreds of videos you can watch if you want. I also, just so you guys know though, I do plan on, I'm going to make a remastered version of like supercuts that are like better visuals and better audio balancing of my original LOTRO Tales. I found them in my old drives, all my files. I keep all my files. As much as YouTube seems to do a pretty good job, I don't trust. I keep all of my recordings. The only thing that YouTube really holds on to are streams, because streams would become really, really, really lots and lots of room. Because, I mean, the other stream the other day I did 6 hours. You know, if I was recording that at high quality, how big of a file that would be? It'd be like 200 gigabytes. It's a big file. So, with streams, I just trust, you know, that YouTube will keep that in power. Now, technically, I could download the streams. Some people might say, well, you know, download them again. That would be just a lot of room. And drives are expensive. You know, hard drives are not cheap. Even if I want to get like an 8 terabyte hard drive, even if I get it on sale, they're still between like $120 to $200 US dollars. It's a lot. Don't quite have that kind of money to throw around yet. I'm just barely on the edge here. Even though I definitely feel very blessed now doing this full time, but not quite there at making it full sustainable yet, but we're getting there. I've got a lot of wonderful Patreons and wonderful viewers, so thank you guys. One big fun goal for me this year is I really would love it if we can hit 10,000 subs on the channel, because that'll help in many ways. Not only will it grow our community for more fun, that will help in other ways too, right? And for some reason, I don't know if you guys find this, but do you find that channels seem to start growing faster once they hit like a certain number? Me and my friend have always noticed that, like with channels we've watched, where there's like, you know, they hit like 10,000 subscribers and they start growing really quick. I don't know what that is. There's like different thresholds. It seems like there is. All right, we're trying to go to Mr. Mincham here. There he is. Found his camp. I found it. I found the camp. All right. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Okay, so here we go. Here he is.
A shadow is on my spirit.
A shadow is on my spirit. An enemy taking Fornost of hold? Aye. From what I have seen, I believe it most likely that they have. From this lonely camp, I have seen the spectras of the Oathbreaker stir and the fell spirits from Angmar take shape upon the fields. I have also seen orcs spilling out from the gates of Fornost, so yes, the enemy indeed has taken Fornost once more. What cannot be told is the strength of the enemy within the ruined city, and for that, I shall need your help.
Will you hear my sorrows?
Will you hear my sorrows? I cannot tell you the strength of the forces of Angmar within Fornost, nor did I see them approach. The orcs and the wargs that guard the gates must have entered the Fornost from the north. I fear the only way to know the true strength of the enemy within Fornost is to test the defenses erected at its gates by the orcs. I would do this myself, but my old injury prevents me from doing so. Yeah, sure. Sorry. If you are willing, go to the Norbury gates. Norbury, interesting. Norbury gates, north of here, and slay the orcs and wargs you find there. After you've done that, bring me a report, what you found. Oh, he's got another quest.
Will you lend me your ear?
It says, I am Mitchell, a ranger of the north, and ever a protector of these lands. Introduce yourself to Colbar. Hello there, sir.
How can I be of service?
The man fixes you with a hard stare, lines amused etched in his pale skin. Yes, I am Colbert the Mad. I came out to Fornost and lived to tell the tale. I remember no time before, but I walked the dark fields and saw many things. You are Voice of the Rings, the Mad. Yes, mad, mad, mad. To come to this place, there are ghosts, yes, and evil spirits, but more terrible than any other beasts. Guy's got some issues.
How grey is the shadow upon my heart.
And it is Imbermill, our vigilant lookout. He speaks but rarely and smiles not at all, but his watchful presence eases my fears and lets me sleep better at night. I do not begrudge his silence. I believe he came from Melium, far to the northeast, but I do not know what brings him hither. Ah, the word hither. We love the word hither. Issues? Issues with what? Alright. Idramin peers at you calmly, but does not speak. After a moment of uncomfortable staring, he looks away and seems to listen intently to some distant sound only he can hear.
Will you hear my sorrows?
You asked of Imrahil, he watches and listens all day. Myself, I haven't learned strong hearing, let alone the keen eyes of the elves. I know not to what he hearkens. He speaks very little, but of all one thing I am certain. Whenever dawns his attention, he fears it. He will not venture into the fields of Fornost to seek it. Alright. You ask what he hears, but he does not respond. His expression is slightly annoyed, as if you have interrupted him in something important. Alright. We shall meditate. We will think on what he is doing. You tell Idramin that you have heard the strange voice. And it's not Voice of the Rings. Sorry. And he looks at you sharply. His words come haltingly, as if the common speech is strange to him. You hear the twisted song? Great evil lies beyond the lights of this fire. Do you seek death? If not, stay and listen from afar. I don't seek death, but I want to know what it is, so I'm going in. He's like, you're crazy, hobbits. You're crazy. Crazy. Whoa, that's a... No, I was talking about the NPC because he was insane. That's sorry. I see. Yeah, I was talking about the insane NPC because he started like freaking out at me when he was talking to me. He was like, "It's mad! It's mad!" It's like, oh man, okay. Is this the source? Well, I wanted to help this person, but now I have to wait for his... There we go, okay. Ah, we gotta wait for the NPC to come back now. Just goes to show you, she just gets taken back over and over. Scary. Alright. Come back, NPC. Where'd she go? Oh my goodness. How long does she take to respawn? I'll kill some evil dogs here. Come here, evil dog. I just almost killed him with a song. Alright, so anyway, it's going to... The good news is it's 4 dawn. Oh, there she is. La 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 la. Red with blood. Oh, that's scary. Pretty flowers, so bright red. Oh gosh.
What is this world coming to?
What is this world coming to? Tra la 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 la. Oh, but it is as long since I have come someone to sing and dance with me. Come sing. Tra la 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 la. Fool! I am all done. You little Indial is no more. Come to me now and die. Oh gosh, calm down. Oh, I'm driven from this one. But I am not defeated. Well, actually, I think you are because I won. Oh, what has happened? Where am I? Well, I see you're in the middle of a field. Where's she from? Oh, you saved me from her. From Olenoth. Oh, I should go now. Go back home. Yes, you should go back home immediately. And don't ever come out here again. Alright, time to do the chapter quest. So I'm supposed to defeat some wargs real quick at the North Barry Gate. We gotta watch out for these Oathbreakers who don't like me very much right now. So here is the great fortress of Fornost, for those who might be curious. That's, for some reason that bush is unpassable. It's 11:11 my time. Ah, warg, just what I need. Apparently that war didn't count. So we continue on. Give me 1 second. All right. Had to check something real quick. All good. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna go right up here, and it says I need to defeat some orcs and wargs. Apparently, it has to be right by the gate. Hello, anyone home? Wait, where are all the orcs? Hello? Well, I found another one of their warg brothers. The evil wargs. Welcome to the stream, guys. You just jumped in. I'm just completing book 3, and we'll be going over to Tenudia pretty soon in Evendim. Oh, new deed, Orc Slayer. Man, our new, whoa, bro. That's cheating. That's cheating. You can't do that. This is clearly cheating. Oh, well, I'm probably dead. Oh, I killed him. What a cheater. You can't spawn up there. It's freaking cheater, man. He's spawning up, the Nazgul's spawning up on top of that thing. He's like, you can't kill me, Hobbit. I have the high ground. No, you're evil. You can't be Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think somebody came through here and cleared out the camps because, wow, there's no orcs here. Oh, there's some. There's the guy clearing out the camps. So you're the culprit. I had a feeling somebody else was doing this. I was like, these camps are not supposed to be empty of orcs. This guy's over here being level 36 and all. He's a warden. Alright, so everything should be respawning. So let me go kill this warg over here. This one will count. The good news is wargs usually the hard things to find, so the fact that they're so easy to get here is good. A lot of other players roaming the lands. It's a Revenger! No, 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 no. Sounds like that song was supposed to continue into a shanty. What do you feel? I feel like it was supposed to. Alright, out of my way, orcs. You all have no power here. Slain. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Bunch of you just hopped in. How's it going? How's it going? Anyone got Lord of the Rings questions or anything about the new LOTRO servers? Because they're pretty awesome. Ha ha ha. Indeed, indeed. So basically, we are on power level. One more kill, I think, levels me up here, guys. Just so that's good. Wow. Things take a decent amount of time to spawn here, apparently. That guy killed this whole camp, and they're still not respawned. See if I can lure this warg over here. Maybe I can make it count if I kill it here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Good, good, good. All right, so we just got to wait for this. So we're just doing the chapter quest here. I need some more. Oh, orc spawn. Orc spawn. There's one. You spawn of evil. Die. All right. I guess I don't need any more orcs. I just need another warg. Oh, there's the warg I need. Come here. Come here, my precious. It's like, what? Yeah, okay, we're done. Easy peasy. Hey, sir, I said I'm done. Oh, well, you leveled me up, so you're forgiven for your sin. All right, just kidding. Hey, you though, on the other hand, you are not forgiven. Be gone with you. Do you, favorite, most fun class? Oh man, it's hard. I enjoy all the classes. It really depends on what do you, this is the follow-up question I always do when people ask me that, is what do you enjoy doing? Do you like casting magic? Do you like, tanking? Do you like doing tons of damage with like swords or axes? Or do you like shooting a bow? Like what do you normally do in other games? Because I would say for me, I mean, I really enjoy the Guardian. I've played the Guardian a long time, but if I was gonna say fun, like really fun, I love the Lore Master because I love watching things explode. You know, the Runekeeper's fun too, like that. But the Lore Master has like a giant lightning bolt you can call down, like a tornado and stuff, and it's just really fun to see that happen when you destroy things. Thank you, Durin, for the 20 likes. I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it so much. Excited for Rings of Power Season 2? Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I'm going to definitely be covering that, yeah. I will be fair. I will criticize what needs to be criticized and say what I like that I like. Just like they did with Season 1. Wow, Brian, oh my gosh. Thank you for the super chat. Also, you guys ready for my room to go totally awesome and start flashing? I'm gonna get like, we're gonna get the, oh nice. Brian's giving us, let's read it out here. Oh my gosh, Brian, what a generous super chat, my friend. That's amazing. Thank you so much. It says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Oh, that was chapter 6, sorry. Chapter 7, and the peace of God, which surpasses all comprehension, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Philip, I almost said Philippines. Nope. Philippians 4:6, the NSSB version. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Also, look at the room. Oh, we went full scary awesomeness. That's pretty cool. I red is cool. I don't know if it's really sort of scary. I think it's really cool. Look at how awesome it looks in here, though. It's glowing. We'll let that glow for a long time.
I'm sorry. Did you need
Thank you so much, Brian. That's so nice. Oh, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate that support greatly. When is Lord of the Rings anime coming out? The War of the Rohirrim one? That comes out in December. So I will also be covering that one, Kana. Absolutely. I'm very excited about that one, too. That's going to be really, really cool. Your room is Angmar. I know, it's perfect. We're like in Fornost right now. Oh, look, it matches the sky. My room matches the sky. It also makes me think, too, but for Brian, you know, the red could be like, you know, the blood of Christ. No. That's, you know, it's the sky on the morning of the, you know, crucifixion and then resurrection. Right? Same sky. That's pretty cool. Your room is, yeah, that was really nice, Brian. I appreciate that. Rooms like the Belrog is going to come around the corner. Hold on. It's like, what's that sound? No, it's just Brody, guys. Giant dog jumps up. You guys all know my big panda dog, right? I call him a panda, but he's a sheepdog. But he's a very big sheepdog. All right, you did well. Not many would have survived such an encounter, let alone drive off the fell spirits without harming the girl. Yes, we saved the girl. Woohoo!
How grey is the shadow upon my heart.
No, it's red, sir. Look at the room. It's not grey. You are truly a stout heart to face such beasts. You have my gratitude, Zollin, Ironshield, and Voice of the Rings. I only wish I could have done this myself, instead of sending you in my stead. But time and injury prevents me from wielding a sword, let alone drawing a bow. From what you tell me, Angmar did not merely send a token force to Fornost. Nay, it appears they sent an army. Fornost has fallen once more to Angmar.
Would you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
Quick now, you must return to Halbarad in Elsteldin and tell him what you have learned here. Angmar has taken Fornost once more. From such a fortified spot, Angmar should dominate all of the north, but there are even worse things to worry about. The tales tell of a great evil which inhabits the collapsed and ruined halls of Fornost. This evil could be called to serve Angmar. Uh-oh. Wow, that was really, really nice of you, Brian. I appreciate it. Are you still here, Brian? Brian's like, just jumps in, gives a super chat. I do super because it's so nice. Disappears. What cosmetic armor are you wearing? So this is the Mirkwood Patreon coffer. If you're curious, Captain, I made a whole review video showing it on all the races in the game. So if you want to check that out after the stream, it's on my wardrobe playlist, Lord of the Rings LOTRO wardrobe, on the channel. Room, yeah, the Balrog one is funny. I agree with you. Do we know who this is? Who's going back and forth right here?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
All right, so I'm not going to continue this quest about someone else because it's way under our level. So we're going to go ahead and head back to Halbarad, and then hopefully we're going to head over to, I believe this chapter pulls us to Evendim, I think. So that's the goal. I'm hoping that it's going to pull me over there. Look at how cool the room looks, and then look at how cool, like, the sky's red. The red sky coming up in the background. That looks so cool. It, like, matches. So, again, I got this armor set with the, it's called the Patreon. It's something you can buy in the LOTRO store. I totally review it on my, on that other playlist. So yeah, you'd find it on the store. It's called the luxury. I don't need to buy the luxury one to get the armor. I don't remember. There's 3 different levels of it, but it's basically all cosmetic stuff just to support the game. That's why it's called a supporter pack. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff though. Some pretty cool armor. I really like how it looks. It looks really good on humans and elves. Dwarves, the shoulders look really, really huge, and it's awesome. Sandy's having fun outside apparently. Sandy will run out in the backyard, our little dog, and he'll attack the tree, and he'll like start pulling it apart. And I kept on to tell him, like, stop it, Sandy, don't rip apart my tree. He's like, but I've got to get the rat underneath it. And I'm like, there's no rat. Oh, nice. Brian, oh nice. I'm building my kids a swing set playhouse thing. Oh my gosh. Well, those kids are super lucky. My mom and dad, I think it was my mom especially, got me one of those. We had, we never had one here at the house where I live in Southern California, but we lived a few years in Tennessee. We call Collierville, Tennessee. It's near Memphis. But we had a really big backyard. Now here, we don't have a super big backyard, but we do have a beach right next to us, so, I mean, that's good. We had a really big swing set. We loved it. It was so fun. It had a little slide and, like, a couple swings. I still remember it. And it was so big, we actually left it with the house for the next people, because it was like a big set. You would have to, like, unscrew it. It was all wood and everything. What's up, Reb? Hello, welcome to the stream. You guys, look at how cool and red my room looks right now. Brian gave a super chat. And now my room is awesome red colors. And you're wondering why I don't look red, is because I actually keep one light normal for me, just so I don't have it directly in my eyes. But this one above me is red, so I still have some red on me. We are working on book 3. I'm hoping that it's dawn in the game right now, so we get some beautiful views here of the North Downs and the mountains. One thing that's really neat about Lord of the Rings Online as a game, from a size perspective, I know I tell you guys this game is like 1 out of the 5 biggest, games out there in the world, but the way it feels really big, right? And like the mountains doesn't feel small. I heard a guy who's doing a video on it, and he was talking about, and he wasn't insulting any other game, but he was talking about like World of Warcraft and how like World of Warcraft, it's like a big map too, but it feels kind of small because the way the mountains are, they're like just boom, mountains, and like you just can't cross them, right? The way he was explaining how like Lord of the Rings Online, when he tried it, he was really impressed how it felt really large. Everywhere you went felt huge, and like the way the mountains are, it feels like you could just go on forever, right? The way the art style they do it in LOTRO. So I mean, that was a nice compliment to Lord of the Rings Online, right? He was a long-time World of Warcraft player. He loved World of Warcraft, but he was just explaining the difference he felt between those two, way they do the art. I mean, that could also have to do with the art style too, right? Because World of Warcraft goes for that more cartoony look that they like, which I think looks really cool too. But it does make the game feel really big. Excuse me. Get some water. How it... Whoa, excuse me. Got a frog in my throat, as they say. How you doing, Reb? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Here, since Reb is here. Reb at Iron Guard Patreon. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's see. What do you need? I suppose we can be thankful that we are no longer ignorant of the enemy's plans as we were once. Yet the question of how we will face the threat looms over us. The people of the North Downs must be called together for a council to deal with this threat. There is much to do, and much I will ask of you in the days ahead. If you are a willing spirit. I am, but don't worry, I still have a physical body. Alright, wow, okay, so he does have a bunch of quests here. I did not realize that it had a call to the dwarves.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time, everyone? We will need the might of the dwarves of Okrakar if we are to face the threat of Angmar. The dwarves there are good Longbeards, but have long put to task by the Darhans. The Darhans showed their true loyalties. The Longbeards drove them out of Okrakar. Yet they are still hard-pressed by Darhans, and only recently has one of Durin's folk from Erebor, Dory, come to aid them. Oh, Dory's there? I didn't even realize that. It will not be easy to convince them to lend their strength to the council, but you must try. Travel to Okrakar and speak with Dory. If you can find Dory for some reason, speak to a dwarf named Hanar. It is he who leads the Longbeards of Okrakar. Dude, Dory? That's awesome. I did not realize that. No, wait. Dory is in the Hobbit movies. He's the one that offers tea to Gandalf, right? Or a wine, and then he asks just tea, thank you. That's Dory, right? Dory, Nori, and yeah, I believe that's Dory. Yes. So he's the one that has like little, like the white and like little chubbier face, white beard. I believe I think I've got that right in my mind. Cool. That's awesome. That's true, Jay. That's he wasn't talking about flying, but that is true. That WoW feels smaller because of flying. Now teleports, I guess you could argue there's a lot of teleportation and with travel places and milestones in LOTRO too, but yeah, they definitely have it very, and I mean I think that is good because I think, being able to travel around fast is good. But yeah, I'm sure flying also makes it feel smaller. Crazy fast mount speeds. Yeah, and their own zones are kind of built into blocks. I mean, that's all true, Jay. Yeah, he talked about some of that. He was mainly talking about the way the mountains looked, like the blocks, you're saying. But that's true. All very true. Doesn't really let you see or experience, of the world like LOTRO does. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It kind of makes you feel like you're in this zone, right? Where LOTRO, even with the new expansions, for example, an interesting one is the Lone Lands, right? I just talked about the other day in 2 stream with the Legendary server. Remember how it used to be this wall just kind of kept going up, and it always kind of made sense, right? You just walked through this little fortress. But then they opened it up for Cardalin, and I walked there, and it felt so weird because it just expanded into the entire, you could see the entire upper valley of Cardalin, right? From it. I was like, right here, you could see all of this, and it was like, whoa, that's so cool. But they do that with all their original places too. Let's keep going here.
Would you do something for me?
Would you do something for me? To the south of Esteldon, there stands a small refuge of the elves. Many long years have the elves dwelt there. However, in recent days, most of the elves left the glade. What is worse, I have heard that those few that remained were slain by stone trolls from the north. It is an irony that Gildor Inglorion, an elf lord of Rivendell, was coming to give word of the enemy's movements, but arrived too late to save those who remained. He should be called to the council, but I fear that he will be too consumed by the desire to protect both the glade and his people from their rage. It will be your task to go to Nin Gilithiel, and convince Gildor to come to the council. Isn't Gildor the guy? Isn't he one of the aides to Elrond in the book? Seems like a real good.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? Of all those that have suffered in the North Downs, it perhaps the most people of Trestlebridge who have suffered the most. They have stood firm against all the orc attacks, but their numbers are dwindling. In the fact that the mayor of the town, Lavia Boskin, was recently slain, and his daughter, Nanelli, now leads the people there. I would ask you to go to Trestlebridge and speak with Nellie. We will need her leadership at the council. I will give you a word of warning. Although her people have the most to gain from coming, Nellie will be the hardest to convince. The constant attacks will block all thoughts of anything but dealing with the immediate threat. True.
Stay a moment.
And we're not going to do that quest. Everybody's just chilling and hanging out. What's up, guys? What's up? All these other people having fun? Having fun playing the game? It's great to have everybody here, though. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I can't believe we're already at 25 likes on the stream. And just under an hour. Alright, let's see here. So, here's the thing that I realize. Now we're being forced to go to those locations. You know what that means? I can do the stone quest. Because we kind of have to do them for the chapter. And we're not going to do any quests at those locations, but we're going to go ahead and pick this up again. Because, sorry, I deleted it. Because I realized we're going to all those locations anyway, so why would we not do it? You know? Just means a tiny bit of extra XP and a little bit of extra stories, so.
Make your
but
request with haste.
I am going to have to run up and down this road real fast. Yes, it was. Alright, that's what I thought. I thought it sounded like a familiar name. Durin says that Hildor Inglorian of the House of Finrod was one of the elves who spoke at the Council of Elrond. Yes, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, isn't that cool? How you kind of we get to like meet some people in the stories. I just feel like LOTRO it's so cool what they were able to weave into the game.
Silently now, darkness approaches.
I'd love to see how many people are playing, though. It's awesome. All right, so I think we have to ride on foot. All right, here's the vote. North or south first, everybody? Elves or dwarves? All right, quick. You guys got to answer this poll really fast. Ready? North or south? You guys got like 20 seconds after I post this. North is the dwarves. South is the elves. And also, Wade does not have an A in the poll, but that's okay. Oh, we got voting happening. All right, all right. Oh, we got 2 votes. 3 votes. All right, guys, 5 more seconds. I got to turn. All right. Oh, right now we got 3. We got more votes for the north. All right. I think we're going to the north. All right, and that should probably give everyone enough time to vote. Here's the road turn. All right, we're going north. Thank you for voting, everyone. Dwarves first. Good job, guys. That's pretty good. We got 25% of us to vote, or 20% of us for the 424 of us here. That was an awesomely generous super chat, Brian. I appreciate that. And cool, the room is going to be red for like another 30 minutes. All right. We're now entering Non-Ablug West. Amlug. All right, there it is, the dwarven town. We also need to, let's see, so we gotta learn the horse place.
How can I be of service?
And then, let's see what these quests are.
Come and stay.
See, they're a little low level for us.
Hail! Have you come to heed the summons to war?
No, we're good. Those dwarves are trying to, like, recruit dwarves everywhere.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
I mean, in theory, I could take a few of these quests while we go to get that other thing, because it might be easy to do this one.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Come and stay a moment, friend. Little friend, we have problems here, big problems. Those cursed Daurhan weren't content to ruin the operations of the mines. Okay, well.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
Alright, they just want me to kill a couple creatures on the way. I could do that. That will be free, basically free to do. Alright, there he is. There's Hanar.
What do you want?
What do you want? You seek Dory. Alas, Dory has been captured by the Daurhans. An envoy of traitors just left and said that if we did not turn over the mines to them, Dory would be killed.
Come and stay a moment.
Come and stay a moment, a council of the free peoples. How could we give thought to a council with Dory gone? If we only Dory's arrival, and the hoard of gems he brought, that hope began to creep back into our hearts. But Dory has been captured, and the gems lost, and hope is stolen away. If those men, those rangers, wish to have the help of the dwarves of Othrikar, then Dory must be freed. If you are the ranger's envoy, must you do this if you desire our presence at the council? Dory is likely being held in the Daurhan's camp to the west of Othrikar. Free Dory and escort him to safety. Once he is free, we will make our decision regarding this council of yours. It is suggested that you complete this quest while in a fellowship. Nah, we'll be fine.
Greetings.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, so we gotta go get our stone, we gotta kill a couple creatures, and we gotta save Dory. Because Dory is, look at that. That's a very pretty shot. Just thought I'd just stand here for a second and look. How do you get 25% mounted XP buff? Oh, you're talking about all these up here? These are my items, Victor. I have items from it's from the original expansions. You might still be able to buy them, but all of these ones are for getting like the super collectors, whatever editions of all the games. Of like this one is for Gundabad, the Fate of Gundabad. This one is from the Dead City, the Minas Morgul expansion, and this one is one of the Rohan expansions, and so is this one. So you might still be able to buy the biggest expansions to get these earring ones, I believe, in the LOTRO, like on LOTRO.com. I think you can still buy it, and even if you already have the smaller one, you can like upgrade it to the, and like it'll be cheaper, right? Because you already bought the other one. I'm commenting on, I'll be fine. This is usually when death occurs. I'll be fine. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We just need to keep our eyes peeled for. Oh, do we need this flower? Hey, you. Oh, look at who's here. It's our friend Jimmy the Wraith. Get out of here. Got him. What is this? Is this a quest I can pick up? It is. Also, why are my things moving around on my screen? There we go. Alright, you have encountered a number of interesting herbs in your travels. These should be collected as you make your way through the lands and brought to the ranger Or Thrum. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do that quest. That sounds like a little bit of a monotonous quest, but we'll hold on to it and we'll delete it later if we don't do it. See if we find enough of them, we'll do it. Alright, so we gotta kill just a couple lynxes down here. This is a great spot to do it, because this is like their little lynx area. Wow, we're really, really powerful. Alright. Any other lynxes around? I need one more lynx. Well, that was a pretty easy way to kill lynxes if they all just show up like that. Glad I picked up that quest. It's an easy quest to finish. Aha, there's the last one. Wow, well, that's where you go, guys, if you need lynxes, by the way. Because I found out a long time ago I was trying to find them forever, and then I found that little hollow and realized I should have been there in the first place. Alright, so let's go this way. Also, again, look at these mountains. And also, see that fortress up there? I don't think you can get to that fortress. I think that fortress is just there for looks. And like a lot of times in LOTRO, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing, I'm saying that as a cool thing. The fact that they're like, yeah, you know what, on that mountain, we're just gonna stick a cool looking fortress. Because there's like a lot of times you'll see a fortress in the distance and you can actually go into it, get into it. Like for example, that one, and there's actually a fortress up on this hill, and you can get into it even though you can't see it right now. But look at this old ruin is pretty cool. Hey you, Mr. Hawk, that's a horse butt. Alright, so we need to save Dory. Alright, Dory, we're coming for you. We're coming, sir! Don't hang in there, Mr. Dwarf. It'd be terrible. We'd no longer have our options of great teas. Dory is the classic one who knows how to make the best drinks. Alright, here we are. Now there should be some epic music playing here because it's Dwarven. Let's see. Well, I turned it up, but it didn't really turn up. Yeah, I hear music playing. Do you guys hear it? Just a little question. You guys have been able to hear the sound this whole time, right? In-game. I just got worried when it looked like my audio wasn't showing up. You've heard it this whole time, right? I feel really bad if you guys couldn't hear the game audio this whole time. I thought you could, but maybe it was just the setting I had clicked. Here is the stone, by the way. The monument's face is inscribed with faded words. Carnoglin, founded in the names of Malvelgil, king of Arthedain. With the skill of Thornhundir, the dwarf, and his kindred was this town built. United in purpose, many dwarves and men be ever bonded in friendship. Oh, that's cool. Alright, you could hear the game sound before. Good. Okay, good. Just got a little bit worried there for a second. Alright, so what's going to be hard about this quest is if I'm trying to help Dory and a Nazgul shows up because we're on the Legendary server, that's going to be a little bit challenging. Oh gosh. Oh. Alright, well, this guy's already saving Dory, apparently. Hopefully Dory is there when I get in there. Alright. Also, apparently he has an inspiration buff. So he has an inspiration buff. We will have no problem if a Nazgul attacks us. Out of our way, scary birds. I'm buying time killing birds. Look how cool this guy looks. Bad Darhan. Alright, so I believe he normally is here, right? Alright. Oh, I just finished Lightning Blade. What did that give me? Use the skill a bunch of times. Well, guess what? I got 5 LOTRO points. Heck yeah. All right, so is this where he normally would be, or is it a different spot? Just looking on the Nice. Nice, good job. Brian, I like the orange and blue more, but I heard you say you need a new HDS. I appreciate that very much. Hey, I like the red because that means I can afford an HD. I think it's cool. It's kind of like an orangish red though, because I had to match the color. I wanted to match the color of the super chat, so I just used the color that YouTube palette gave me for the super chat color. So it's kind of like a dark orange, you know? I think this guy's doing the chapter too. We're all waiting for Dory to get captured again. He declined my invite. Well, he better not. All right, well, better not do it in front of me. I'm gonna do it right in front of him and just accept it. He's not gonna be able to do it. Isn't this where Dory shows up? Am I in the wrong place? Am I in the wrong spot? Maybe Dory isn't captured in this thing. I thought he was. I would assumed it would have already reset by now. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess I could look it up. I know. The guy doesn't want to join the fellowship to do the quest. This is where he's trapped, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Chapter 4, Part 2. Let's just double check. There he is.
What do you need?
Alright, now follow me! I'm following you. Oh, so Dory gives you an inspiration buff. They're deep in the camp. Follow me. Oh, man. Yeah, the race or nothing give you an inspiration buff. I don't know if this guy gets credit if I invite him. Alright, well hopefully at least this guy can get credit. An old chest, eh? Is this the chest that he's looking for? With the gems? Oh, no, that's it. Aha! Here's the chest! They put the gems there! Just a moment! Alright, I've got the gems. Let's be off. That's a huge chest, Dory. He said he brought a small chest of gems. I'll be glad to leave this place behind. Come to your death, Darhans. We're saving Dory. Dory the dwarf. He's very old now. Because remember, this is... How old? Dory's really pretty old here. Because he was like already, what, 100 and something in The Hobbit? And this is like another, what, 70 or 80 years later? So he's like in his 200s or something. Which, I mean, dwarves... I mean, he's like, you know, if it was a human, he's like in his maybe 70s. So he's not like that old, but like he's older. Dwarves live usually around, it seems like an average is somewhere in the higher 200s. Like a really, really old dwarf is in like the mid to late 300s. That's like, at least in Tolkien's lore, that's kind of like, because like Dwalin lived like 350 years or something. And he's one of the oldest in the that Tolkien wrote. Come, let me thank you for your kindness. Oh, you gonna give me a gem? I want a gem. Give me a gem. Just kidding. Don't falter now. It's only a bit further. Oh, we're not faltering. Yeah, we're definitely not doing this herb quest. It's way too much work. I'm deleting that. I've done that in the past. It's so much work. This guy's down here just clear the way for Dory. I didn't even remember where he walked. I'm impressed this guy remembers. I do remember him bringing us down to this edge, which was always annoying, though. This guy's over here being a champion, literally. What's up, Dave? Hello, welcome. Yes, we are having lots of fun. We're getting lots and lots done on the Legendary server. I'm working on doing some of the chapters right now. I can make it to Okton from here. Sweet. All right, we saved Dory. There we go. Hopefully that guy got credit. That's why I invited him. Oh no, he didn't get credit. He didn't get credit. Dude, Skylog goes, "Hey, bro, I'm one of your subscribers." That's awesome. The guy always just helping us. That's kind of awesome. I mean, it is awesome. It's not kind of awesome, but you know, that's the term. That's the term people use these days. Well, that's kind of awesome. Yeah. Anyway, there. I appreciate the support, everybody. All right, let's see. Where are the bears located? Isn't there a den of bears? I should have gone to bears over here. Should have gone the other way. I think there's a den of bears over here. There's a bunch. Oh, there's more cats. Oh, there we go. There's a bear. All right, we just need a few bears, and we'll be done with our quests here. And then we'll move to the elf place real quickly. I know I told everyone we would do Evendim, so we will get to Evendim today. We will do some leveling in Evendim. I'm just trying to get to the chapter quest because I really, really want to stay on chapter. You know, like stay on target. Stay on target. All right, so there's a bunch of there's a bear. There's a bear. Come here, Mr. Bear. He's like, how dare you throw that at me? Oh, here's the bear den. There is one right here. Oh no, I hate to kill a young, adorable bear who wants to eat me. Oh yeah, see, I thought there were, look at, there's a whole like bear den over here. But I think I finished, so I won't kill any more bears needlessly. just for what's needed for the food and furs. Alright, yeah, there's a whole bear dens down here. So this is where you come for that quest. And apparently there was a Lynx one too, so you really could just come to the south side for both. But the Lynx one up at the top left is also very convenient for everybody if they need it. Alright, thank you for liking the stream, guys. We're almost at 30 likes and only an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, you guys. Everyone's like on super mode. Ooh. Epic music. Oh, and it's gone.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings! Thank you for your help, friend. I was fashioned these furs into gloves to protect the miners from bitter cold in the deep mines. Old nine-fingered Dolly will be happy about that, I can tell you. Does he have 9 fingers because one froze off? Is that what you're implying, sir?
I am at your service.
Oh, good, good. That meat should last us quite a while. Thank you for your help, friend. All right, there we go.
What do you need?
What do you need? You have done a great thing for the dwarves of Okrikov this day. Dory arrived not long before you and is resting inside, but he told us of your valiant rescue. We are at your service and your families. Wow, these weapons are awesome if you were a heavy class axe wielder. Oh, it's this axe, dude. Dory's axe is like the coolest one-handed axe in the game, man. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna take that.
Come and stay a moment.
Can I make it can I use it as my cosmetic for a single weapon? Come on, work for the cosmetic. Maybe, oh, you know what? Can I put it in the wardrobe and then make it work as a cosmetic? Maybe. All right, now that it's in the wardrobe, can I do it now? Yes. Does it work though? Can I wield 2 axes? Yes! Yes! Look at that! I can wield the axes! So there's a trick for everybody, just so you know. If it's something you're not able to equip because you can't wield axes, be one of them cosmetic, make sure you drag and drop it into your wardrobe, and then you drag and drop it into your cosmetic spots, and then you get 2 freaking, look at these things! Oh my gosh! We're dueling these things now, guys, but the glowing is from my, just so you guys know, it's from the Mirkwood aura, but the axes, those axes are freaking cool. Look at those things. Oh, dude, we're dual wielding giant axes now as a hobbit.
Might you lend me an ear?
What's up, Council of the Rings? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they look awesome, Rev, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's talk a little more to him, the chapter.
Will you help me?
Will you help me? Before he retired, I told Dory of your message about this Council of Estelden. He recommended that we should go, and I agree with him. The dwarves shall lend their might to the council and free all of the North Downs from the clutches of the enemy. Go now and tell the Rangers we shall come. Sweet. Thank you for your help, Mr. Hanar. All right. Oh my gosh, these axes are massive. Oh my gosh, I gotta try them on something. We gotta try them on an enemy. Let's see. There is something I need to. So we need to go south now. We need to go to the Elven area. We need to get the elves to come. So again, we have to talk to the elf that's from. We have to go talk to Gildor, Inglorion, Glorior. I always butcher his last name from the book.
What do you need?
What do you need? All right, actually, you know what? We're just gonna ride a horse. He's not gonna give us a ride. We'll ride our own horse. To the south. Look at that. By the way, those mountains over there. There's a pass in those mountains that goes into Angmar. So from here, from the North Downs. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really glad we were able to. So Dory gave us these battle axes, which now are phasing into my horse. So ignore that. Just because they're giant battle axes, ignore that. I really wanted to see what they look like when I fight, though. Here, we're gonna use them on this bird. Let's test them on this bird. Looks awesome. Yeah, thanks, Council. Look at these battle axes. They're so big. I'm a hobbit. Oh my gosh. Let's see what they look like with the animations. Well, that's not bad. See, the thing is, the Mariner's kind of designed to be a swashbuckler, so I don't think the animations are going to look perfect with the axes, but it's still going to be cool. Because it's supposed to be using swords and daggers, but this class. But the fact that they work at all with using the wardrobe system is pretty cool. It's a very loud song right there. There we go. All right, so we're headed south across the King's Fell of the North Downs, and we will continue. We need to go talk to Gildor, and then when we're done with that, we need to go talk to Nelly at Trestlebridge, and then we'll be done with the chapters. We can go talk back to Halbarad, and at that point, hopefully, I'm trying to remember when we finish the council thing. I believe they send us to Evendim, to like Anuminos, and to Nudir. So I think at that point, I have a quest to go to Nudir anyway, the island. I really want to be here, so that's the goal, because that will be really fun to quest in today too. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about that axe. Thank you, guys, for liking the stream. And thanks for stopping by, Council. How's your day going? Evening. My room is all red and awesome looking because Brian did a super chat. I'm really enjoying this glowing red effect all in the room. It's pretty cool. All right. Ooh, look at that. Look at that waterway. That's kind of cool. I love the art. I love the art style in this game. It's so pretty. Just walking through Middle-earth, don't mind me. Walking through Middle-earth with another 25 of my wonderful friends and subscribers here, hanging out. What a better way to spend a Saturday. All right, Megavanen. All right, where is he?
Stay a moment.
All right, we're gonna go talk to him real quick first. Visiting elf. So he's in here. Ah, there he is. It's Mr. Gildor Inglorion. Inglorion? I think it's Inglorion, right? Or is it Ingloria? Hello, sir. You're a very cool looking character. I really like how they made him look. He looks awesome.
What do you need?
What do you need? The shadow of the enemy has grown long, longer than perhaps any had thought. The elves that once lived here have paid the price for our complacency.
Will you lend me your ear?
Will you lend me your ear? The Council of Estelden? I wish that I could simply commit to such an endeavor, but it is not so simple. Many of my people are nearly overcome with grief and anger at what happened here, and the threats against Lyn Gileath are not yet dealt with. Sorry, I didn't say that right. Our scouts tell me that the orcs of Nanwathrin are planning to move against us soon. The scouts say that these orcs are being held by a great orc of Angmar named Cord, who camps in the deepest parts of Nanwathrin. Perhaps if this orc was slain, Lyn Gileath would be protected enough for me to come to your council. It is a heavy burden, but I would task you with this, if you remain of stout heart. The orc is a mighty foe, and so should not attempt to confront him on your own. If you must, then use the strength of the elf stone to find the strength to prevail from the deep within yourself. Alright, so he's giving me an elf stone that'll...
How can I be of service?
Will power me up! Alright, so I think we're not gonna go ahead and we're not gonna pick a bunch of quests here though. Because I'm trying to move through this pretty quickly in the game. Look at that reflection. With the shadows and the sun. That's pretty cool, huh? Gotta go. Alright, see you, Council. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. It's always nice to tune in and see you streaming. Keep it up. Best of luck to you on your endeavors. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You have a good one, Council. I know it's pretty late for Council where he is, so have a great day in Middle-earth. All right, let's see here.
Will you lend me your ear?
Provisions for the glade. Well, I guess I could probably do that.
Mind my words, traveler.
These two are probably be pretty easy to do. Let's see where they're at. We have to go into Nan Wathrin, though. I don't know if I'm gonna do those or not. A little hobbit minstrel. Yeah! Little hobbit yell. I'm not picking up those, though. Yeah, you know what? These aren't gonna give us much experience. So I think we're gonna not do these, and I'm just gonna go straight for killing the orc. I'm trying to remember how to get into Wath. I think there's a spot, my memory serves me, from last time I was here. Gosh, last time I think I was in this location was like 3 years ago in the game, maybe. I think there's a pass to the left here. Am I right? It looks like I'm somewhat... Yeah, I'm right. There's a pass in the mountains. I have found the pass. The Pass of Kirithok. No, not that one. That one's in a different place. This is the Pass of Nan Wathrin. I love that word, Nan Wathrin. What a fun word to say. Alright, so run through here. Alright, let's see. He is pretty deep into this orc encampment. Just gonna ignore a lot of these guys. Oh! What happened? I don't know why I got knocked off my horse. Was it you? Are you the culprit? Eat my battle axes! The cool thing about the battle axes is that you have the really sharp tip at the top, and it's like serrated. So him stabbing with the battle axe doesn't necessarily sound like it wouldn't work. Because of that big, scary-looking, sharp, pointy end. I feel so powerful with my double giant battle axes. Just stabs him in the chest at the end of the battle axe point. We're at 33 likes, you guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, so it says the boss boy is right up here. You know, I'm really confused why the game's music is just like all over the place in volume. This is a good place to draw upon the Elfstone's power. All right, here we go. Did it work? Inspired. You are inspired, allowing you to receive gifts of inspiration. Okay, maybe I don't get them until I walk up. Oh, there, I got it. Okay. Alright, so we have the inspiration buff. So somewhere the boss... Where is the boss? Alright, well, out of my way, Mr. Orc. Could probably do this without the inspiration buff, but it would be hard. It would be very hard. Oh, don't mind me, just walking into some orc encampment. It'll be fine. I'm a small dwarf with battle axes the size of my entire torso. I mean, hobbit, not dwarf. Where is this orc? Where are you, Mr. Orc? I've got 2 battle axes with your names on them. Am I supposed to... Oh, I think I was supposed to get up to that cliff. I think he's up at the very top. Alright, well. Out of my way, orcs. I'm looking for your leader. He's up the cliff. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, I will go up the cliff. Why does my inspiration buff keep turning off and on? What is happening? Hopefully I can beat these guys without the inspiration buff. Yeah, quite easily, actually. Hey, you. You're like, what are you doing here, small hobbits? I don't know why I lost my inspiration buff. But apparently I did. Maybe I'm not close enough to the target. This is not the right place to get up, apparently. Do I have to go farther? Interesting. I'm looking at the radar. Is it over here? Is it that passage? Yeah, it must be over there. It must be, he must be up on that side. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's over here. All right, Mr. Orc Boss. I like your scary abode here. Do-do-do-do. Oh, here I come. He's like, oh, one shots. He's not down there, right? No, it's a bunch of wargs. Maybe someone just killed him? This is the spot. Oh, hello there. He's like, what are you doing here, hobbit? Defeated, haha. Drink a little vial for my, all right. So I don't really want to walk all the way back. So I think what we're gonna do is I might use my little teleport here. My ears are getting a little itchy with the earbud here. You know what? No, we're not gonna use that. That would be a waste. Let's just go back and return to Gildor. All right, let's just get on our horse and ride as fast as the wind. Ride like the wind. What's my horse name? And my horse's name is Clyde. All right, Clyde, ride like the wind. These tall, lanky orc archers I always thought were so creepy and awesome looking. You know, that's one positive I will say about the Rings of Power Season 2. The orcs look really good. They're all practical effects and in like, they're not CGI. They look really good. All right. Whoop. Out of my way, orcs. All right, so we'll turn this quest in, and then we didn't get to talk to Nettie yet, but could technically get back to Trestlebridge through Nan Wathrin. Oh no, one hit and I'm down. Oh no. Ugh. Rolls on the ground. What is this thing? It's got a weird Sauron. We're pretty strong right now. We're kind of cooking. These guys have 1,000 health each and we're killing them very easily. Let's see here. I'm not gonna say I'm totally lost, but totally lost. Okay. I need to go that way, okay. It's like, where am I? I see where. I'll just follow the mountain range. I need to go that way. I need to jump down, but I don't want to die, so we'll go right here. There we go. All right, out we go. There's the passage. Oh no, it's a bunch of goblins. Kill him! I'm being chased by an army of goblins. And running into trees while I try to escape. Oh no, archers are shooting at me on my horse. Ride like the wind. It's weird, there's no combat mounts yet because it's the legendary server and the max level's 50. Now that I think about it, there's no combat mounts yet. What level is combat mounts? It's right when Rohan came out, right? Is it 75? I think. Alright, we're back in the Elven Swamp area. Whoa, that's a cliff. I love the different sound effects when you're like on ground that's like pebbles versus dirt versus sand versus water versus grass. It's neat to hear all the different sound effects. All right, we can talk to Mr. Gildor. Zollin lost. Zollin is never lost.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Ah, you have done it. We heard the wails of the orcs from here. You have seen the seen to the safety of Lyn Gileath, Zollin, and for this you have my thanks. Oh, got a cool looking dagger. All right, yeah, elves don't give as cool as prizes as dwarves.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
That's not necessarily totally true, but it's funny. Let's see here.
Will you lend me your ear?
Will you lend me your ear? With the Uruk Dracor slain, the threat of the orcs is lessened, and I am free to come to the Council of Esteldin. You should bring word to Halbarad that we shall attend him, and we will arrive soon. Your brave deeds may yet prove a strong foundation for our defenses. Well then, S. Nice. Very nice. You just got yours on the home server. Nice. Congrats. Alright. Let's see here.
Negovanen.
Give me a ride back to Esteldin. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait. Freeze. Reverse. Oh, I didn't get the founding stone. We gotta get the founding stone. Yes, we gotta get the founding stone. I'm glad I didn't forget, because I would have felt like a silly Billy. Been like, oh, I'm such a dork. I can't believe I forgot the founding stone. It's right over here. Well, I guess it's not like right in the town. It's where that old fortress is, basically. That was the original fortress. And also, this water was a lot deeper than it looked. Apparently, it knocked me off my horse. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, blah, blah. Falls off my horse again into the water. Look, I like to swim with battle axes, guys. Since they're really flat and large, they work like paddles. Oh my gosh. Alright, discovered a location. Should be right in the middle here. I bet it's up there in that ring. What do you bet? Yep, there it is. I knew it! 42? No, that's not right. Oh, there's some kind of orc guy protecting it. How about I slay you, sir? Let me read this. The face of the monument is marred by what appears to be a large tooth marks, as if several man-like creatures decided to gnaw upon the stone. That must have been orcs. Though most of the writing has been destroyed, you can discern the words of Ost Anduil at the top of the monument, and at the bottom the phrase, that we might retreat from our cares, and take the solace in such beauty. Alright. Here we go. Now, we technically didn't go to Trestlebridge. Technically. But to save us time, I think that I will actually teleport us back to... Well, maybe we shouldn't teleport back to Esteldon. I should save it, because it's an hour cooldown. Since I don't have the fast cooldown. I'm actually really tempted to go buy the Expedient Traveler buff on the LOTRO store on this server, because it's really good per character or whatever. It basically makes all the stuff on that character down 35 minutes cooldown on teleports for your milestones, and it also, there's another one that gives a 20-minute reduction. So then combined, you only have 5-minute cooldown on your milestones. It's very nice. It's very handy if you're someone who plays on a certain character a lot. I highly recommend it. I think we'll cross the King's Field. I think we should go talk to her at Trestlebridge. So if you don't mind, we'll do a little ride across the King's Field here. The beautiful, beautiful lands. I'll let you get a nice aerial view. This is as high as you're ever gonna get, since we're not gonna get flying mounts. I always tease. I've been someone, like, I totally get, like, why they don't want to do flying mounts. Right, it would cause super stress on the server. It would, you know, it would kind of take away from the lore, right? It would probably cause a lot of rubber banding. You know, even with the 64-bit, you know, that kind of stuff. But also, it might mess up the whole feel of the way the game feels. So there's a lot of reasons, but still wouldn't be terribly against it. But what they could do, and they should do, that has no problems, is water mounts. We need some fast boats, not like a ski boat, just like, you know, paddle boat, and you know, it'd be like the same speed, you know, like the Elven ones, right, that they use in the movie, down the what is it? Is the Anduin, right? Anduin River. Yes, the Anduin. Yes, this one right here. Remember, the Fellowship uses the boats. They should do that, and they should be fast. I think they should be technically faster than horses going down the river. I mean, you could do the regular speed of horses or whatever, but I think they should be like 80% minimum. The boats, and it should be just really fast mounts, so you can like travel up and down the rivers in the game, because there's a lot of rivers, right? And even maybe travel along the shores and stuff of places of the ocean. I think that would be really cool. And again, you could function it because it's a linear thing. It doesn't go up and down. It's not flying. It's not swimming underwater. It's just like, you know, what normal swimming is in this game, just swimming across the top. So I feel like you could do it probably pretty easily. It'd be really fun if they made like a multi-mount where someone could like hop in and sit in the back. Maybe that would be hard, but now that we have 64-bit, I think it'd be more plausible. Oh, you think this guy's doing the same thing as me? Why do we look exactly the same, sir? I'm just kidding, not exactly. He has different armor. But our cape is the same one from the Support Record Pack. And we have the same battle axes, except I have the glowing effect on mine.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Alright, we're not gonna help this guy out. We wanted to talk to the stone. Oh, there's some kind of fly attacking my nose. Or something. I don't know what bug that was. But he's bugging me. Now I see why they say that. The monument face is inscribed with faded words. Duntham, founded in the year 1249 of the Third Age. At this place did King Brindor established the town of Duntham, and his people might cultivate the land and feed the people of his realm. Cool. Another ancient site. And now we're gonna go over to the Trestlebridge. The Trestlebridge, the Trestlebridge. No, this is not the Trestlebridge, this is the tiny bridge. No, I don't know. You could call it the Kingsfell Bridge. Or the Anundir Bridge. So we just need to help Nelly with the other part of book, and then we can teleport back and turn them all into Halbarad, and then we will have the chapter of the whole like story of them having the council, and then I think from there we'll probably be sent over to Tenudir with this chapter, I believe. I don't fully remember that part. Or you just pick up the chapter in the other spot, not sure. Epic music. Welcome to the stream. A couple of you just hopped in. How are you doing? We are riding to Trestlebridge right now. Slowly but surely. Water break. Being killed, attacked by a wolf. Look, wolf, a nice doe. Get me out of here.
How can I be of service?
I'd like a ride to Trestlebridge, please. Then I don't have to do the work. The Greenway. Now you guys can enjoy the lovely view. So that is Fornost, the ancient city over there, for who's might just hopped in and curious. Up on those mountains. It's a little hard to see with the ridge, so I'll go up. There we go. The ancient fortress of Fornost. And left turn. This little pony knows right where to take me. Look at that great shot of Fornost in the distance there. That's pretty cool. You know, that's a trick, by the way. You can zoom in and your horse will like turn around when you're on an automatic ride. It's really buggy. But it's just a little trick that some people might not know. It's like wherever you turn, your horse will then turn for a second on an automatic travel. It's hard though, because if I do the automatic turn and then switch back really fast, it's hard to show you it turning, but it is. All right, here's Trestlebridge, which is a giant bridge that spans over a giant chasm. And when I mean a giant chasm, I mean a giant chasm. Let me show you. The trestle span. So this is the great river, or chasm, that goes in between the lake of, what's the lake's name? Nanhenmar is the, yeah, Nenharn. And this giant river is carved out, and it goes all the way, and it comes off the Brandywine River, actually, I believe. I think, it splits off the Brandywine. So if you go to Breland, you can see it kind of splits off from the Brandywine. It goes along here. And it also goes up, comes down from this one, that also, this river also, which I believe comes down from the mountains up in near Angmar and these northern mountains. Anyway, there's your geology and your geography for the day about rivers and mountain locations. Poor horse was tripping. Yes. Also, there's a couple windows you can kind of peer out and see the amazing waterfall down there that just collapses. And also, I think I told you backwards with one thing. I said the river came this way. It comes from that lake and goes and joins the Brandywine River. It goes this way. Other way around. There's some couple little windows here. You can kind of peer and see what you're crossing. There's the waterfalls. Kind of comes into the river. I don't know. I find that kind of cool. I like the whole idea of like where water comes from and how they think about it. You know, one game that's pretty atrocious for this, but I watched a YouTuber talking about it, is Skyrim. You like follow a river where it comes from, and it's like it doesn't just come from some mountains. It just like pop out of some wall, right? With like no water, no glacier. So you're like, well, maybe it's a spring, but like, man, that's a lot of water. Where is their mayor person? Is she in the house? Yeah, okay. She is. Hello.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? A council of Astelden? Have you taken leave of your senses, River Hobbit? Are you unaware of the dangers facing this town? The constant attacks we must endure? These men of the East, if they truly cared about the threats of facing Trestlebridge, they would help us with these orcs. We would not have to suffer as we have. I will lost all of those dear to us. No, I shall not come to this council, nor anything else, and I shall not be convinced otherwise. Now, if you have no other business, leave me to see the defense of this town. All right, well, sounds like that's the end of negotiations. And with that, we need to find the last stone, which I totally skipped, didn't I? Yes, I did, but that's okay, because it's on the way back. So we'll use the horse master over here to take us back. This poor destroyed town. It's so sad. This poor man is just crying and crying. His house has been destroyed. I don't blame him.
What can I do for you?
Amroth, please. So red. This guy's over here selling his crafted level 50 gear, which is actually really, really nice. That's a nice halberd. I remember that used to be a staple weapon back in the day, level 50. Wow, that is a nice weapon. Oh, the classic level 50 gear. It's so cool. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, like finally catching a stream. Nice, man. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're catching a stream. I've been doing tons of streams this weekend. And I'm technically gonna do another one like 4 hours after this stream. Or like 3 hours after this stream, I should say. Maybe less. It's gonna be a kinship thing on our home server, CrickHollow. That'll be fun. And then on tomorrow, Sunday, I'm also gonna do a stream of more of the Legendary Server of leveling here. So I definitely plan to get to Evendim in this stream. So hopefully when we talk to Halbarad right now, get these quests all done, we will be finished with that part. Thank you for liking the stream, by the way, guys. We're almost at 40 likes. That's pretty good, guys. Faster than my usual, our usual amount, getting that many likes. Dude. So liking during stream is really good, and also, of course, liking it as a video later if you didn't already like it. But just make sure you didn't unlike it. Sometimes it doesn't refresh and you already liked it and you like it again, then it'll unlike it. So just keep an eye on that. And also, like and throw a subscribe on there if you would. I'd appreciate it greatly. Little bit of side information from my usual viewers. There's definitely some things with YouTube where it's like been unsubscribing people all the time, and like a lot of people know about this, and a lot of this is kind of like common knowledge. But if you're a long-time viewer of the channel or subscriber, double check occasionally. Don't unsubscribe by mistake, clicking you're not subscribed by clicking it again. But you double check occasionally and see if you are subscribed, because my one family member who subscribed to my channel, she's had to resubscribe like 5 times to my channel. No joke. So like we're trying to figure out why is that. I don't think that's really the case. That happens with too many people, but there's definitely some times that I notice some weird things with the numbers, and I don't know if it's like the YouTube automated system is like worrying that like there's bots or something, so it just removes people, and it's like, no, they're not bots, they're real people. So there's definitely something that they're gonna have to figure out on their end with YouTube. But if you're a regular viewer, keep an eye peeled, double check occasionally. If you haven't been getting my videos in a long time, you might want to double check. You know. All right. The monument faces is inscribed. You should be subscribed. This is inscribed with faded words. Henneth Rune. Established in the first age of the reign of Arforn, son of Arvegel. Folks shall gather here, commence the thrives. Wow, that's a word I haven't read in a long time. What is this? As you look upon the ancient statue, you realize the several significant small pieces seem to be missing, leaving holes where relics should be. The statue looks to have been looted, but lately. Perhaps the missing treasures can be found nearby. The looters may have buried the pieces for later to recover. I remember this quest. I don't think it takes very much time to... Yeah, it's right here. It's let me just loot them back. Let's loot the loot back from the looters. Get the looters. Let's see here. All right. Disturbed Earth. There's a little X marks the spot. You found a missing relic. Disturbed Earth. They marked big X's. Nice. Good job there, thieves. Very clever. No one will ever figure it out. Oh man, that's too funny. Bum 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 bum. Disturbed Earth. There's some more Disturbed Earth. Yes, I will take this Disturbed Earth and I will dig it. All right, one last one. This is a very easy quest from what I remember. That's why I thought I'd just do it. Stop threatening me, Mr. Pigs. All right. Listen to these pigs just threaten me over and over. Also, look at that awesome view of the valley. So that valley you can't quite see, but it leads into Evendim, and the lake is way over there, like 100 miles that way. And then, of course, that's Fornost behind this rock right there, the gate. Anyway, I just think it's really beautiful shots. I just love that Lord of the Rings Online has these vast views you can see. This is a really good one, definitely. I don't know if you guys sometime want me to do a stream where we like check out some of my favorite views in Middle Earth. Or I could even do a video of it. Video might be easier because then I could like record when it's daytime in the game. In case the night and day cycle gets me. Oh, it's just to bring the statue of relics over to that little tower over there. Alright, to the tower. Oh yes, let's have a pile of earth and X over it. Surely no one will find it. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Moonlight, yes. They are definitely not the most clever of... Of course, it could have been like goblins or something that weren't looting it. Like, oh, look, we're so clever.
How can I be of service?
How could I be of service? Relics stolen from the Anorian statue. I'm glad you saved them, Voice of the Rings. Clearly it is not safe to restore them. Though, perhaps it can be done in more peaceful times. I will keep them safe, and they will be treasured when I return to Esteldon, for these belong to the men of Numenor. Cool.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Sorry, my moments are valuable, and so they're valuable to me and both of my viewers, so we're off to
How can I be of service?
Esteldin. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna teleport. It'll be faster. Use my magical teleportation smoke circle. Whoa, 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 and poof. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. We're 1 like from 40. Nice. All right, so we're gonna talk to Halbarad. We'll do a couple voiceovers here real quick, and then we're gonna head hopefully to Evendim. Now, it's afternoon still in the game, so it'll be afternoon hopefully when we get to Evendim.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Where does this guy want me to go?
Would you do something for me?
Oh, this is good. Have you heard of the Wardens of Anuminos? They're a bunch of our older who guard the ancient tombs and ruins, which mark a long ago abandoned capital of Arnor. News has come to me that they stand hard-pressed as bandits and refugees from the North Downs have begun to loot the old tombs to increase numbers, and darken rumors of presence of Angmarum agents who seek entrance into the ancient city itself. Travel to the camp of Tunudia, and you can find Canuyon. Oh gosh, what a name. Canuyon, who will most grateful to for any aid you can render. Oh good, I will actually take that quest because that will help us out. More experience. Talk to her real quick.
What do you want of me?
What do you want of me? Really? You have the circuit of all 5 towns? I'm impressed. I have not really expected you to make the attempt. We often assign novice rangers this task, as the beasts that lair in such places make such explorations dangerous indeed. Perhaps the rangers will be able to make further use of your skills in future. Maybe. Epic horns, please play. Yes. Oh. How dare you shut the doors on me, sir? Alright. Halbarad. We've got everyone together.
What do you need?
What do you need? Good, you're returned. It does not surprise me that Nelly refused the call of the council, but that's not a matter now. Word has arrived here that a large contingent of orcs is moving to Trestlebridge. The people there are strong folk, but I fear they are no match for the orcs and the chieftain who leads them. We must go to their aid.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? In the past, the orcs that have attacked have been of the Tarkrip tribe. The bloodlust of the tribe usually causes them to throw themselves needlessly into the battle without foresight. The orcs that move now on Trestlebridge appear to be of the more powerful Ogbuz tribe. These warriors are stronger and more skilled. The townsfolk will not be able to stop them. I would send a party of my men to aid them, but all my kin are dealing with matters in the east. You and I may reach them in time, however. You have done much already, but I would ask for your help in this battle. Gather what warriors you can and return to me, but make haste. The Trestlebridge does not have much time. Alright, so...
We must not delay.
Alright, let's do these other ones first.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? There are good tidings. With the dwarves aiding us, our chances of turning the tide against Angmar, are that much greater. You have done very well this day, Zollin Ironshield. Very well indeed. Oh, thank you, thank you.
What do you need?
The messages you bear is joyous twice over. The Uruk Dulgorn is dead, and the elves have agreed to come to the council. You have done very well. For the might of the elves shall improve our lot all the more. You have my thanks for all this.
We must not delay.
We must not delay. Are you prepared for the battle ahead? It will be a difficult one, and we will need all the warriors you can gather. Are you ready to leave? Let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, Logan?
Trestlebridge is all that stands between the orcs of Angmar and Breland to the south. Halbarad, Ranger of the North,
gathers heroes to help defend Trestlebridge from the approaching onslaught.
This doesn't look like too good of a scenario right here. Quickly, I must have a word with you. The orcs are nearly upon the town. Come with me quickly. We must convince Miss Boskins of the threat that is nearly upon her. Follow me. Miss Boskins, I am Halbarad of Esteldon. I come... Oh my gosh, he's talking so fast. Who's there? What's going on? She says. With a dire warning, orcs of a kind unknown to you are about to attack your town. We have come... Gosh, it's way too fast. Come to lend you aid so we can... in the battle ahead. Ah, I see. So I refuse to call your council and no new orc threat appears. I think we know how to deal with the orcs. Without your help, why don't you return to your home? We will deal with the orcs. But, Miss Boskin... Mayor, Boskin, look! One of the guards approach. Come, perhaps there's another one. Mayor Boskin, orcs of all kinds never seen before approach. Perhaps your words are true, Halbarad. Come now. To the bridge! Oh my gosh. That was way too fast. Like, how could, like, even... One thing to voice that over, how about reading that? just taking it in. I'm reading it at the bottom of my little thing, because the information comes out in the general chat, too. Gee, that was fast. Sorry, guys. I was trying to keep up as best I can with voices. Oh, no. The guard! Help the guard! Oh, no, the guard! These orcs! They're like anything I've seen before. Upon us soon. They are the Ogrum tribe, and more will be upon us soon. Gosh, man, they move by really quick. Alright, we can't let her die. Aha, my battle axes! Battle axe spin! Did he just call me a knock-snogger? How shall we stand against such creatures as these? Do not give up hope. We shall stand this day. Yes, yes, we got this. You have a hobbit with 2 giant battle axes. It'll be fine. And so many words. Yeah, that was a lot. Are there numbers without limit? I think the end is in sight, Miss Boskins. Oh. Smash them, kill them, destroy these maggots! I got the Battle Lord. Hey, we leveled up! We're level 32! Huzzah! The Trestlebridge is saved! Wait, Halbarad, all of Trestlebridge is indebted to you and your company. I only hope that I can forgive my behavior towards you. Think nothing of it. It was my honor to aid you in this fight. I must leave you now, though, to return to Esteldon. My companions, though, shall remain behind in the event more trouble arises. I must have one final word with them, then leave. We have done well this day. I am indebted to you for your aid, as I fear the battle would have turned against the free peoples had you not been here. I must leave now, and I hope it is not too much to ask of you to stay behind. I would ask that you ensure that Trestlebridge remains safe through the night. Then return to me at Esteldon. This is a great victory, my friend. A great victory indeed. Sweet. I'll take you back to Ellie's house.
Elrond has healed Frodo of his Morgul wound, and now the time has come to decide the fate of the One Ring. I can see no other path than that which leads to Mount Doom. Who then shall defend Eriador against the shadow of Angmar?
Wow. All right, Logan, question. He says, how do the shadow wraiths work exactly? They completely random spawn. They can no longer spawn inside solo instances. They can spawn in group instances. And it's just, I think it's completely random when you're fighting a creature. So whenever you're fighting something, there's a chance they will spawn. That's all I know from the details of it. They reduce the spawn rate, so they don't happen quite as often. There's two different ones. There's there's shadow wraiths, and then there's mournful wraiths. Mournful wraiths are more rare, but they give you more tattered stuff turn in, but they usually have like a lot more HP. They're like double the strength. So sometimes you just have to run from them. So just run away if you think you're gonna die. So hopefully that answers the question a little bit, but
What do you need?
what do you need? I must apologize to you, for I fear my behavior towards you was nearly unforgivable. I see now that the constant orcs' attacks were nothing compared to what Angmar could bring to bear on this small town. You and the Ranger Halbarad have risked your lives to save my people. I am in your debt. Alright, she's got a sword. She's got some gloves that are actually better than mine slightly. I'll take them.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Can I speak with you a moment? The debt I owe you and the Rangers cannot be repaired easily, but repaid. But I hope to make a start of it by answering Halbarad's call to the Council. Whatever strength the men of Trestlebridge can lend to Halbrand's endeavors shall be to his to command. Please, go tell Halbarad that I will come to his Esteldin as soon as I settle matters here. I still responsible first to my people, but I see now that the free peoples of the North Downs must stand together if we are to remain free. Thank you, my friend. Of course, we're very happy to help. Are they gonna make me walk all the way back to Esteldin, or am I gonna teleport there? Oh, those stinkers. Okay, fine. That's okay. We'll take a horse. We'll take a horse back to Middle Earth. Dwarf of Dwarves. What a title.
How can I be of service?
Oh yeah, they were spawning so much. So when I first started the other day when the server came out, last weekend or the weekend before? 2 weekends ago? Whenever I started this series of covering the Legendary Server playing. Hey, look, we're catching up to a Bjorning. Look, it's a Bjorning. It's a bear butt. That sounds really weird. The animal kind. Anyway, when they started, it was like, even in like solo instances, they would spawn all the time and attack you. That was too much. So they removed that. They still spawn in group instances, which I think is fine because it should be. Because that's kind of the point of the server. It's like a challenge. And they were spawning really, really often with normal NPCs you find on the world map. But now it's like one out of every, I feel like I get one every like 20 or 30 kills, where before it was like every like 5 I'd get one spawning. So it's definitely a lot less, but you still get enough where you can get the tattered cloth. And again, there's 2 different kinds that spawn. There's the regular Wraith one that's pretty strong, and then there's the one called Mournful Wraith, and it's a red one. Those are a little bit scary. Those are quite challenging. So keep that in mind. You might want to run away from those if you need to. Thank you for the likes on the stream, by the way, guys. Appreciate how many we've gotten today. Well, since we're riding there anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a little snack out of my fridge for like 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. While we're riding back to Esteldin for this quest. And then we're going to go over to Tenudir. That's the goal. So I could leave you with my be right back screen, which is this one. Don't touch my ring of power. But since we're riding anyway, I'll just leave it like this. I'll be back. We'll just enjoy this view for a second. Alright guys, I'm back! Thank you for waiting. What's up? Alright, so continuing our story here. Got myself a little hard-boiled egg snack, little healthy snack. With some tea. It's in me. I've been doing a healthy eating diet. It's not really, you know, it's really really makes you feel a lot better, man, when you eat correctly. A lot of protein. Kind of like a carnivore, or whatever you say, diet. With my veggies. Whoa. That guy's staff's pretty cool. Look at that. Wow, that thing's cool. Cool looking. All right.
How can I be of service?
All right. It is good to see you again. My thanks for the help in that battle. Without you and your companions, I would have surely fallen, as would Trestlebridge. It is also good to know that Nellie Boskins will come to the council. She is a fine and strong woman, and I will welcome her and her people's presence in the conflict ahead.
Stay a moment.
While I awaited the arrival of those coming to the council, I must ask one final task of you. My chieftain Aragorn must be told of what has transpired here. I also would seek his counsel, as the position I find myself in is an unusual one. Aragorn has always been the one to lead, to organize, and inspire. If only the matter he was seeing to was not much greater of importance, then he would be here. That cannot be helped, though. By now, Aragorn should have arrived at the refuge of Rivendell in the Trollshaws. It is a hard ride that awaits you, but the word must be taken to Aragorn of these matters. Look for him in one of the guest rooms of Elrond's house. All right,
I'll take a moment.
So we'll hang on to that quest, and we're going to go to Tenudir. Time to go to Evendim. Unfortunately, it is dusk in the game, so it's kind of dark now, but that's okay. We'll be there for a while. We'll be there for this stream and probably the one in the morning tomorrow on Sunday. So, morning my time. Maybe not for everybody else. Evening for some. Middle of the night for others. I don't know. we got wonderful subscribers from all over the world, so that's why the nice thing is my things always turn into videos no matter what.
What can I do for you?
So people can see it later if they need to. Alright, so let's see. We'll ride from... We'll go back over to Amon-Raith. Yeah, we'll do that. But you know what? Yeah, we'll go there. And then from there, we'll ride over to Tenudir. So we'll get to see some pretty stuff here while I eat my eggs and answer questions. Logan says, should I bank vault mats? Mats as in for crafting? You should probably keep those to sell. Are you talking about these scrolls of that have like weaponsmith, tailor, all these things? You notice I'm keeping all of my scrolls that are for like tailoring or something, whatever. And I'm keeping all my crafting items right now. Now, I'll probably put them into my bank later so I don't have so much stuff in my inventory. But yeah, I would recommend keeping all of these. If they're journeyman, apprentice, you know, any of the levels, I would keep them. They're definitely good. That's not good. I have some new gloves, right, that are better. Yeah, there we go. Those ones are better. We'll wear those. Yeah, I would keep them, especially if you're for yourself, and then later for selling. I would not vendor trash them because people will buy them off you, or you can, you know, you're in a kinship, you can share them with your kinship, or if you need them for another alt later, you can use them on a different alt, that kind of thing. I'm sorry, I have to eat a little of my lunch. I'm just too hungry. Delicious tea. Hope you guys all have a nice drink to relax. One thing I've found now doing streaming, especially in the last year the most, is that I definitely make sure I always have like drinks and things to relax, like something that's nice. Don't let myself just get like dry throat while I'm streaming and talking to you guys. Also, I can't tell you guys how wonderful it is to have that little AC unit now, the new one. The room, instead of being 80, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 1 Celsius, trying to do the math. But, it stays nicely down at like 73 degrees. Maybe lower if I can get there, but Stays around 70. It usually what it keeps it at when the window's warm and all the lights are on and stuff, which is a wonderful temperature. All right, so we're gonna ride to Tunudir or Evendim, and we're gonna do it through this pass, through the scary lands of Fornost. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. And also, the fact that AC unit is on full blast and you can barely hear it in the recordings of the mic when it's on full blast, compared to my old one that it was like, I always joke, it was like the swords on the walls were like rattling. It's like the whole wall is like shaking because it was like a wall one. Where this one's a stand up and I have it piped out the wall. The other one was like inserted into the wall. It's a window AC unit, but it was built where the vents were outside still. But it was a few years old and it needed to be replaced. Anyway, we're going to go to New Year because I've been promising to a lot of you that have been hanging out for the last few hours. So we will definitely be there for a while and have some fun. The Blood Eye pack. Defeat the Blood Eye. Oh, no, we're going to keep going. So see that opening over there? That's the opening into the... This will leave the scary areas here of Fornost, the fields of Fornost. And then we'll be able to travel into being chased by a bunch of scary-looking Barghists. They want to eat me for dinner. I don't want them to eat me for dinner. They're like, but we didn't have anything yet. There we go. There's the pass. So see this opening right here? That's where I want to go. Hopefully these streams, right, and my series, like my voiceover series, LOTRO Tale, help people out that are new players too, as in like seeing where I travel, because that's something like, obviously you can use the map and stuff, but at a certain point you kind of need to know where to travel, right, in the game, and that could be overwhelming within itself with any classic MMO. All right, here we are. We're in Evendim. Still kind of the scary field areas, but...
Would you do something for me?
Alright, so this guy actually gives me a quest I need. Let me deal with these guys real quick. There we go. I do not want this quest. I do not want this quest. Let's talk to this guy.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I need to be able to hear his voice so I can make sure I'm getting a close to voice over here. All right.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? Hold, friend. Are you passing into Evendim? I would have you deliver a message to Calenglad, a friend of mine, and true. The fighting on the fields of Fornost continues, but we are holding our own. Tell Calenglad he need not spare any rangers to come to my aid. Calenglad is in charge of the rangers' camp on the island of Tunudir, far to the west along the road that passes through Poth Anduil, and beyond the crossroads of Canandiach. Oh gosh. The rangers of the north have encampments on Tunudir, just off the eastern shore of Lake Nenuyel. Nenuyel. It's Nenuyel, I believe. Ugh, it's a hard lake name to say. I like Lake Evendim, but its real name is Lake Nenuyil. Tomb robbers and other unsavory men plague the shores of Evendim, and I would have Calenglad dedicate his force to combating them, rather than dividing his forces and preparing less effective defenses. Go now, and good fortune with you into Evendim. Alright, I'll tell him that. Mr. What's his name? Toro Gether. Also, I'm not going to do these Shades quests. We're going to get rid of that. Alright, so these creatures are level 33, 32, and 34, which is right in our level range that we want them to be, since we're level 32. This is a good thing. Logan. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. No matter what, for good or ill, I'm still gonna be watching it. I think there's been a lot of my viewers who have, everyone has strong opinions, whether they really don't like it or don't want to see it or really do want to see it. But I'm definitely gonna cover it here on the channel, and I'm more excited for season 2 than I was for season 1 from what I saw. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I do plan on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch it, and then I will most likely do a watch party too, like a day or two after its release on the 29th of August. Those 3 episodes. And then I will also have some review videos, like I did last time, where I kind of picked it apart and said, this is cool, this is really not cool, things like that. I feel like my review videos in season 1 were really, really fair. But some might say more fair than they should have been, but I still think I was pretty fair, and I was critical when I needed to be critical on things. But you know me, I'm kind of glass kind of half full kind of, and that's like I like to aim for on this channel. I don't really like to be like, I want to protect Tolkien's legacy as a voice, right, of that, but at the same time I don't want to just like crush people who like something, right, or vice versa. If I do like it, I don't think people should be crushing other people, right? That's the goal. But yes, I am excited about it. Maybe not as excited as I am for War of the Rohirrim and like the Return to Moria update that comes out on August like 27th, I think it is. So we'll be doing a lot of Return to Moria too that week. So that week will be a big weekend. We'll have the Return to Moria update, so we'll be doing streams on that, and then we'll probably do we'll do a watch stream for the Rings of Power episodes, the newer ones, and then I'll have some review videos of that as well. All right, guys, we're here at Tinudir.
Greetings.
But good question. My biggest thing is I feel like everyone should be entitled to their opinion, whether they like or dislike it, or never want to watch it, or think everyone should watch it. That's fine. I just don't think people should push that opinion on each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the big one for me. Oh, look at this person.
Lost artifacts of Innuminous are under threat by thieves and robbers out of the south.
Thieves
Now
and
that
robbers.
you have come, let us work together to stop them.
Oh, voice of the rings, I take it you received my letter. You have hand-turneth the letter, and she sent you, and she glances at it before quickly pocketing it. Very good, I am Tinerith, ranger and once mariner of the north. I mentioned in my letter, lost artifacts of Innuminous are under threat by thieves and robbers out of the south. Now that you have come, let us work together to stop them.
From what we have learned, the tomb robbers have gathered at Rantost. If the wreck of the Ictildar were there, we would have found it long ago.
That's a good sword.
So they must have some other purpose in the ruins.
All right. Wow, she voiced over a lot. That's awesome. I want to hear it again.
From what we have learned, the
tomb
tomb robbers have gathered at Rantost. If the wreck of the Ictildar were there, we would have found it long ago. So they must have some other purpose in the ruins.
It is no simple journey to reach Randost, but you are a practiced mariner, are you not? Lake Evendim is vast indeed, but is a mere drop in the great sea. Drive out the tomb robbers of Randost, and see if any of them are carrying anything of note. It seems they must again be reminded that they have no claim to the ruins of Harnor. Cool. Yes, I will do that. That's cool. It gives a really, really good sword, which is actually better than both my swords, so that's cool. Calenglad, we're here. Is Return to Moria an expansion to LOTRO? No, Return to Moria, Logan, is a survival game that just came out last year, and it's kind of like, think of like if you've played have you played Valheim or like Ark Evolved, those kind of games? They're like the survival genre of gaming. It's all dwarves, and it's all about Moria, and you can like build bases and fortresses in Moria and explore and mine. It's a totally different game than Lord of the Rings Online. So, again, it's why I'm excited, because there's a lot going on. Like, we have a ton. So we have a lot of expansion stuff going on with LOTRO right now. We have Return to Moria's got a big update they're doing. It's going to be super fun. We have the Rings of Power, and then we have the War of the Rohirrim. So there's, like, tons of things. And, of course, I know a year or two out of knowledge, we'll have the Peter Jackson's Hunt for Gollum, right? That's also super exciting. But that's out. That's going to be a year or two away before we know much about that. So I will bring that all to you here on Voice of the Rings, as best I can. Not only do I do voiceovers, I also want to be a voice for Tolkien and a voice for Lord of the Rings content in general. Those are the goals. Being positive, having fun with everyone, those are the goals. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking the stream. Wow, we're going to hit 50 likes. That's crazy before 3 hours. That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
How can I be of service?
All right, Calenglad, let's do...
Greetings.
Greetings. No, that's not right.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? Torringith speaks the truth. The tomb robbers that plague Evendim must be fought. I cannot spare any men of the fields of Fornost unless the situation becomes more grave. It would need to be a dire indeed for me to abandon the Numinos to the tomb robbers. Alright. That's the only quest he had? What this guy?
Would you do something for me?
Would you do something for me? I understand you're an adventurer, Zollin Ironshield. Have you traveled, and travels ever taking you to Rivendell? Ha! You look at me with such surprise. I understand your dismay, but do not fear. Yes, the last homely house is far to the east, beyond the lone lands and within the wilderness of the Trollshaws. But I will tell you this, and true. You can make the journey. It will be dangerous, and you will need to stay alert. But I believe that you too can find your way to the House of Elrond. Stay to the road whenever possible, and do not travel by night. If you push yourself to the limit and do find your way to Rivendell, look for Aragorn, my chieftain, in one of the guest rooms of Elrond's house. Tell him that Ferond hopes he will return before long to Numinos. It has been many years since he was here. I have heard it said. Cool. We have a bunch of quests to talk to Aragorn. We may have to go to Rivendell.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Could I speak with you a moment? We ought to keep in touch with the elves of Rivendell. Once called Barachel, I consider a close friend. A letter received from him not long ago indicated that trouble was afoot within the Trollshaws, and he was seeking my advice. I worry for him. He has a small camp far to the east of here, in the Trollshaws just beyond the last bridge from the Lonelands. Would you go to him and learn what troubles him? Man, that's quite a mission. Would you travel about 300 miles from here and go talk to my friend, make sure he's okay? What are you offering me? I'll pay you 18 silver and 90 copper. All right, well, that will pay for, like, part of my gas. I mean, my horse feed. Just kidding. Thanks for your awesome answer and help. I'm off as early. Yes. No worries. Thanks for hanging out, Logan. Appreciate it. Glad to have you all here. There's 30 people here. Counting me, there's 31 of us here right now. That's pretty awesome. Appreciate you guys' support. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Would you do something for me?
And by the way, we hit 50 likes. You're awesome. Thank you. All right, let's see what this next question is he's got for us real quick.
Would you do something for me?
Would you do something for me? The land to the east of here is called the Fields of Twilight. Within it are the ruins of several ancient estates. These places were once home to powerful families within the kingdom. They grew grain and raised animals used to feed the city and provide work for many of the people. Now they are disgraced by robbers, overtaken by nature, disgraced by goblins, and one now even serves as a camp for a force from Angmar. It is an affront to all who draw their heritage from those shores of this lake. I have detailed in the journal notes about the estates and the threat levels availing them. Please, take it and read from it as you explore the fields of Twilight. It will guide you if you choose to help us reclaim these ancient ruins. Alright, read the journal. Alright, so here's what we got. He wrote, Tham Nabreth is the nearest of the ruined estates, and our first priority. While the threats to it are not great, they must not be trivialized in the importance, for Tham Nabreth is being reclaimed by nature itself. Tham Nabreth was once a great hall. You can see excuse me, I'm having troubles jumping here a little bit. You can see that in what still stands today, this will not be the case for long, though. And not because of the looters or the goblins. It is the ivy. It grows deep into the cracks in the walls and slowly pushes the bricks apart until nothing is standing. It is also threatened by a source that itself it's not threatening. A herd of elk has settled within the walls. They are not a problem of themselves, however, soon they will bring predators, wolves, hungry robbers, wargs, and goblins from the northern hills. Alright, so we have to deal with all that. Got it. Okay? Also, this place is pretty cool.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Might you spare? Hey, what's up? Welcome. Starnest. Is that how I say your name? Love this game. Great stream. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Alright, let's see here. Let's ask this guy real quick here.
Will you hear my sorrows?
Will you hear my sorrows? I have come into possession of a riddle, Zollin, that may lead the way buried to buried treasure. A Dunedain landholder buried something somewhere in Evendim, fearful that it might be taken by the Witch King's forces. If Fornost fell, it seems that the landholder's line was extinguished in the battle, his lands abandoned, but I believe that his treasure remains unfound. Here is the riddle, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings, the only directions I have found, and those that easily to come by. 2 roads pass through green fields, 4 kings watch and meetings of the ways. I do not know where this might be, but there is a crossroads east of Tunudir. Perhaps the riddle speaks of the crossroads of Canondaith, which I believe I remember this quest is. But it also, yeah, I think it's those crossroads. I actually know where that is. I've done that quest in the past. It used to be actually if you had to figure out the riddle before the quest finder was in the game.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? By the way, there are still quests that you have to do the riddles, mind you, that aren't spoiled like that, which are cool in this game. You have been sent by how do you say his name? Aroher. Aroher or Aroher? Aroher. Good. We have great need of trustworthy warriors to help us against the growing threat of robbers and the like that have grown up in recent months here. For we are few and threatens to overwhelm us. Yes, remember when Evendim came out? I loved it. Yes. Evendim is gloriously beautiful. I do indeed remember. I love this area so much. Yeah, actually, I'd kind of forgotten the fact that it came out later, didn't it? I was a small child when I first started playing this game, but yeah. It looks so good now, too. Like, the water and everything. Like, it's crazy to me how good the game looks now compared to when the game started. It's so pretty. There's a beautiful shot of the moon right there in the fortress. I'm streaming this at 2K with pretty high bitrate for you guys, so you should have pretty good visuals. How do I quest for Evendim? I'm level 29. Yeah, I mean, Captain, you can definitely get to, you should be able to get to Evendim now. If you're level 29, you should have no problem. So really, you'll need to start down probably in Oath Barton which is like kind of north. So you can get to it a few ways. You can go from the Shire, right, and go to Brokenburings and go north, and then you'll end up in Oathbarton right here, down here in the bottom, which I actually have a quest to go there too, so I might try to get there. But then from that point, you're going to head and help them, and they'll lead you to Dwalling here, this little area, and Boror's location, and then you're going to head north, and you'll help them right here, and then you'll head to the island, and then from there you go all over kind of and do stuff. You could also come from where I just came from in my stream, from the North Downs. I crossed the fields of Fornost. There's a little tiny spot you can get up, little travel spot, and there's a ranger that gives you a quest right here, so I came from that location. So you should be able to start questing here, though. Oathbarton would be really good for you if you're level 29. That's right about when you start Oathbarton, which is in the south. I kind of skipped it because I'm already at level 32, but yeah. Hopefully that helps you out. All right, Tomb Raiders.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment? Greetings, Voice of the Rings. You have arrived at a difficult time. We're stretched... Okay, I got it. I'm just going to accept the quest. He just told us that already. All right, so now... Level 39, Captain Dwarf. Nice. Okay.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Have you seen the creatures called salamanders? They're rather akin to worms, but seem to me to be an entirely new breed of creature. We have not seen them in Evendim until recently, when Tyrion Runen, the island on the west side of the lake, became infested with the creatures. At night, the island seems to be burning with a flame that these strange beasts. A number of salamanders have also been seen in the Baradaft, south of East Nudia. Could it be that the creatures are spreading? Venture to Runen if you're willing to discover the source of the plague of salamanders. There is a ruin in the central of the island called Tolobel. Perhaps some clue to its origin of the salamanders may be found there. Alright, there we go. We grabbed a bunch of quests. So we got a bunch of different quests to run around and do here. Has that guy got a pet? What the? It's got a pet goose. I've never seen that pet before. That's hilarious. And there's a bunny. It's a little tiny bunny. A little bunny just sitting on the road. Hi there, little bunny. How you doing? Reminds me a lot, actually, of my bunny that I had named Shakti. Thinking it was a girl, I named it after the Jedi, and then found out it was a boy bunny later. But that's okay. But still a cool name, I guess, for both boy and girl. But he was the runt of the litter. But he ended up being a pretty big, lop-eared bunny. He was black. He was the runt, but he lived a long time still. All right, let's see here.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm gonna keep Dory's axe because it's cool. How does this axe look? That one's pretty cool too. You know what? Instead of keeping them, I should just put them into my wardrobe. Let's see. Oh wow! Ow! My neck just cracked. Oh my gosh! Like head spinning. Ow! All right. I'm okay though. We're fine. It's a pretty cool chest piece. Maybe I'll take that chest piece into consideration for shoulder pads. All right. There we go. So I'll go ahead and sell all the rest of this. None of it's crafting, right? What about this helmet? Helmet's dwarf spike. That's not very cool. I'm not gonna worry about it. What about this thing? Oh, it's like it's basically, this hammer is basically like a kind of pick. What the heck? It's so tiny. Interesting. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sell all these. Is this thing cool looking? I didn't even look at this cloak. It's just a red cloak. We'll put it in there. I have room. There we go. We'll sell. And is there anything else I can sell here real quick? Just get it out of my inventory. So Dory's axe I already have put in, so I'll go ahead and sell it. This sword is really cool and all, but I think what we'll do is I'll just drop it in here and then I'll sell it because I don't have a lot of room in my inventory. Here we go. All right, that's good. There we go. And just use up the potion. There we go. That looks good. Now I have a decent amount of experience. So now, yeah, it does look amazing. The game looks very, very pretty. It's also pretty at night. All right, let me learn this fisher taking trips here. These people are just cheering at each other. I love it.
How can I be of service?
All right, so I could take a boat to the island, but I kind of wanted to go to Oath Barton to turn in that one quest. How hard would it be for me to get to Oath Barton right now? The King's Crossing. Can I take a fast travel there? No, I can't. Okay. So they automatically let you take a fast travel to everywhere else. All the other boats, but they don't let you do the ones you can get to very easily on foot. So I'll go ahead and learn those boat spots real quick, and we'll check that out real fast. I'm going to turn this quest into Oath Barton, and then I'll have a lot done. We're in a really good spot. We have all our quests organized quite well. I think here's what we're going to do. Here's my plan for the next few minutes. We're going to go learn this boat place, and then we're going to do this we'll go up here, we'll do the crossroad quest and do these, get the boat place, turn in this one, and then I'm going to go over to Rivendell. I'm going to talk to Aragorn real quick, because we have the chapter quest for that, and we also have another quest to talk to Aragorn. So we'll get those ones completed real quick. But let's go ahead and do the treasure quest here. It's at this little crossroads thing. Isn't this it? The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it was once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. The marker bears an inscription, all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription on the stone marker is barely legible, but these words can still be made out. To settle disputes, men fight in the ring of stone. Outside the wall, my marker lies hidden. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. Oh, I actually remember this quest entirely, but we'll do that later. So we did this part. Let's go head south and go near to the big king. You guys want to go on top of the giant? Oh, okay. See this right here? This is a mournful wraith. So these are the harder version of the ring wraith. I wonder if I even stand a bloomin' chance of beating him if I fight him. I kind of want to try it. Let's try it. All right. All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to fight him. Why is that deer threatening to attack me? Get out of here, deer. Yeah, I don't think we have the damage to kill him. We're leaving. Goodbye, Mr. Mournful Wraith, as he's been dazed by my horn call. Also, look at how cool my effects are behind me. Is that from the poison that was on me? That was the effect from the Wraith. That was cool. All right, he's after me. He's mad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did stick axes into his stomach a few times. I'd be kind of grumpy too. Yeah, so those are the mournful wraiths. Those are the more powerful version of the regular wraith. Usually you're going to run away from those if you're not, unless you're in a group, or unless you're really geared out, and it's just going to be no issue for you. They're like mini raid bosses over and over. Okay, so we need to deal with these elk. Oh, speaking of mournful wraiths, do mournful wraiths spawn more at night? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Is that a thing? Does anyone know off the top of their heads playing the Legendary server? It seems like to me, in dangerous places, like an undead place or something, or at night, that mournful wraiths spawn more often than regular wraiths. Alright, so now I gotta, like, be really careful around the mournful wraith that spawned because I attacked a deer. They're protecting nature, guys, obviously. They don't want to corrupt everything and turn it all to the undead world. Alright, let him chill there while I get these vines off the wall. I love the music in Evendim. Some of my favorite music in the game, actually. Let's turn it all the way up. It's cool because there's music, there's sound effects, and there's also like a flash of light when there's mournful wraiths around or wraiths. It's kind of a cool addition to the game. You can hear the wolf howling in the distance. How-woo! Oh, I just threw ability off my skill bar. That's why you lock your skill bar, guys, in settings. But I've been not doing that because I'm moving stuff around all the time while I level. Don't mind me, Mr. Wraith. You just stay right over there while I clear these vines off the wall. Thank you very much. And I'm out. That just totally sounds like it's straight out of the shanty. I mean, obviously, they're mariners. They're going to have shanties. And literally the ability is called the North Wind. And it's like you sing. I'm being ambushed by an ambusher. Good thing I'm on a horse. You'll never catch me now. There's another player. Watch out for the mournful wraith. Oh, maybe she helped me kill the mournful wraith. Maybe I should ask. Let me ask. Oh, apparently I forgot I need to get the Tomb Raiders. Let's see. Where did she go? Oh gosh, she's about to die. Oh. Well. Sad face. She's definitely not gonna, no offense, but she's not gonna help me with the mournful wraith if she died to one Tomb Raider. She was also level 30, so she's 2 levels under, which you guys are all like level 34, which is probably why she died. It's a little bit low level. I need one more vine, so let me grab the last vine. We'll grab the last vine right around the corner here, and then we'll Did they despawn? Nope, it didn't. I guess they just chilled, man. It's like, where did he go? Where did that blooming little hobbit get to? I wish I could fit through this crack on the wall, but I think it's just for looks. Yeah. Alright, so in theory, I need to kill more Tomb Raiders, but that's kind of like, I could do it anywhere. The Tomb Raider sashes, I believe it's like a respect thing I could do. It's like daily. So we'll go ahead and not kill more right now. We'll head to this boat place. So here's the great statue of one of the kings of old. You can see Numinos is out there. You can sort of see it even though it's dark in the lake. Wary tomb robber. And a white mane savager wolf. Wow, I did not mean to fall that far. Hello there, Mr. Buck. Alright, so here's the great statue. Do you guys want to see the top of it real quick? Wah! Ow, my legs. I broke my little hobbit legs. Did that thing jump down the cliff after me? No, 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 no. La da 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 da. You know what? I'm gonna put this up here because I'm learning how I want my skills. Yes, I like this better. It's a better setup. All right. Learn that place. And then I'm going to... so technically I could take quests here too. There's a bunch of quests I could do here, which are probably on my level.
What do you need?
But let's just see.
Could I speak with you a moment?
They are. I could accept all of these quests to do. So why don't I go ahead? I'm just going to pick them up.
Would you do something for me?
Yeah, these are all level 33. These are perfect on level quests.
Might I take a moment of your time?
One level above me. That means even though I level up, they'll still be giving me regular experience.
Would you do something for me? Might I take a moment of your time?
All right, so there we go. We accepted a bunch of quests, but we're not going to stay here. We're going to go to Oathbarton here.
Greetings.
They're going to make me ride all the way to Oathbarton. That's, brand new server, brand new account. I don't have all the teleports. I don't have all the places learned. I don't have mithril coins to just pay him a mithril coin to give me a horse. He's like, do you know where you're going? I'm like, well, I have coins. And he's like, nope, doesn't count. So this is probably where we'll probably do all these quests in the next stream. But again, we're going to stick to our main goal, which is going to Oathbarton, and then we're going to talk to Aragorn right now. So a lot of beautiful traveling at nighttime here in Middle-earth. It's very pretty, though. I appreciate so many people hanging out for these streams, too. It's been really fun. We've had consistently, like, over 20 people here the entire 3 hours of this stream. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, guys. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I know I am. One of the goals of this channel is that you're having fun and I'm having fun, so... Still, that super chat from Brian was super kind. I don't know, a lot of you guys weren't here a while ago, but Brian came on one of our Patreons and he gave a $100 super chat, which was that blew me away. I was not expecting that. That was very kind. I appreciate that so much. You heard I need a new drive, so storage drive. So I will end up getting a new storage drive now. All right, we're almost back to Oathbarton. I'm gonna grab the horse place on the way here. Get both of them so we can kind of travel around. Also, I've moved pretty quick. I have a 78% movement speed because I have the account-wide, all servers-wide horse ability. Very nice. Gives all of your horses 78% movement speed. Very worth it upgrade. It's a little bit like a pricey one in the LOTRO store, but it gives it to your whole account, to every server, all your characters. It's awesome. Spiders?
A lovely day, isn't it?
It is a lovely day. Good day, sir. I'm going the wrong way. It's this road. We've got the beautiful Evendim music. Very elven sounding. Yes. Good question. Well, at least this mount does, because I bought it. It's part of the supporter pack one. Let's see. Let's look at all my mounts real quick. I mean, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. Steed of the Hammerhand. Yeah, my Duskfoot. Yeah, it looks like I have a bunch of mounts. So obviously these all applied from my other server world. Also, the mount ability that I was just explaining that gives 78% movement speed applies to all servers and all characters. Again, it's a little bit pricey. I don't remember how many LOTRO points it is, but I can look at my alt account to check. All right, here's the person we had to talk to, Mr. Halgamji.
Hello.
Hello. Marry me, a mariner. You heard of our troubles? This is wondrous. I had not hoped that you would come, but here you are. There are many folks here who are terrified of the strange things happening, myself included among them. If you would help us, I know that could find a proper way to thank you. We could find it. All right. So that was the quest that sent us to talk to him.
Just a moment.
Just a moment. A favor for old Mugwort. Wonderful. I haven't seen him in dog's age. Nice of him to think of us back in Oathbottom. In trouble. We have some serious problems around here, so it's a good thing you've come.
Might I have a word with you?
Might I have a word with you? Welcome to Oathbottom, traveler. We are home to some of the northernmost farms in the Shire. That means our crops have a distinctly sharper taste, and our pipeweed lingers longer on the tongue. The main producers up here is the North Cotton Farm, just up the west of town. They are getting ready for their harvest and the annual market. I'm sure there's plenty to do. Head on over to the farm and speak with Albin North Cotton and see what you can do to help out. Yeah, we might do that, maybe. Little low level for us now, but what we definitely will do is we will get this horse stable master.
A lovely day, isn't it?
It is a lovely day indeed, my little hobbit friend. Alright, let's see. I want to go to Breeland. I can go to Mickle Delving from here, so I guess I'll go there. Buckland? Go to Buckland. Actually, you know what? I take it back. We don't go to Buckland. We go to Mickle Delving because it'll give us swift travel to Bree. I take back what I said. Give me the other horse. He's like, no take backs. 4 more silver. I'm at work offshore in the North Sea. Got bad internet connection, so I can't play watching you. And like, no way, dude, that's amazing. You're watching Lord of the Rings. You're watching my stream from out the North Sea. That's, gosh, technology is so much better than when I was a little kid. I mean, I'm not even that old. This is like the last 15 years. It's gotten so much better. That's crazy.
A lovely day, isn't it?
It is a lovely day. That's so funny. That's crazy, dude. Where in the North Sea? Now I'm really curious. Like, is it like in an oil derrick facility, or are you like at an island? Or are you just on a boat? I guess that's what my curious question is now. Now you've intrigued, you've piqued my intrigue. Captain says they just sell the Rivendell supporter pack now. Oh, that's the only one they sell right now? Okay. I thought, wait, are you sure that they don't sell the Mirkwood supporter pack still? Did that already end? I guess it has been like 2 weeks. They might pop them back in and out though, Captain, so we'll see.
Greetings.
We'll see, because I know the Riverdale one they brought back, so we'll see what they do with the other ones. We need to go to the other side of Bree. Did I never learn the other? I never clicked on the other side of Bree. Oh, silly me. Let's do that right now. By the way, someone was asking about the turning in the fish. If you need to do taxidermy, this is the spot that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. Right here. Taxidermy. Right here. And if you have a fish, I believe it's this guy.
How may I help you today?
And if you have a purple fish, see these little purple fish ones? They barter here. And you can put them in your house. They're cosmetic things for your house. It's kind of cool. There's also things for dungeons or instances or raids that you get to turn in. This is where you turn the items in.
How may I help you today?
And then this guy too. This guy actually does pelts of different animals you find in the world, or like grizzly bear and like a polar bear kind of thing.
What can I do for you today?
And this guy has some more of he does the collector things from instances as well. So yeah, and these you can all put these in your house and you can earn all these in the wild. It's kind of cool. kind of cool if you earned it too. Like you're the one that found it and stuff. That's kind of what makes it fun, I think. You're on an oil rig outside Norway. Dude, that's so cool, bro. That's crazy. I mean, obviously you would have internet, but I'm assuming it's probably like satellite internet, so it's probably a little bit slower. You guys don't use do you guys use Starlink? Or do you use just your regular satellite internet? That's so cool, bro. Well, it is an honor to have you as a subscriber and a viewer. That's so cool, dude. Stay safe out there. So do you play the Mariner class since you're obviously on the ocean all the time? I live by the ocean. I'm in Southern California though, so I'm the Pacific Ocean. But we have some oil. I can see some oil rigs like from my shore that are out here.
What do you need?
What do you need? I've always thought they look so cool at night too, because they're always glowing with lights way out there in the ocean. All right, to Rivendell to talk to Lord Aragorn. I always find it really fun to see where people are watching from in the world. It's just cool that Lord of the Rings and like online can bring us all together, right? It's just so cool. I find that very, very fun. All right, Aragorn. We need Lord Aragorn. The leaves of Imladris never fade, ever dancing in the wind. Ah, Rivendell. I had a blast having Chance Thomas on, the composer of all this music, on the channel when he came on for the interview. It's on the Inklings playlist if you guys are curious to check it out later. It's very fun. He had a lot of fun telling me about the Rivendell theme song and how they did it, where like when you travel up the Trollshaw's path, that when you get to the like at a certain point, the music like does the epic like lift up of the music style. It's like the crescendo moment to make it really, really epic for when you come in Rivendell. It's really cool. All right. Ooh, that music is piercingly beautiful and a little bit loud. Turn it down to like there. All right, we got a bunch of quests to turn in here.
I thank you for this news.
I thank you for this news. We're gonna go a little closer here. Here we go. Hobbit view of Aragorn. Speak short. All right, Aragorn, we're here.
Welcome to Rivendell.
Welcome to Rivendell, where you will find the last homely house east of the sea, Zollin. The road to Imladris is not as forgiving as once it was, and I commend you for your efforts. I hope the waters of the ford have calmed since our passage. We left them in turmoil. I fear the cause of these troubles is not yet concluded. Lord Elrond is the master of the house here. He should be given news of your arrival. You will find him in his library on the upper floor of the last homely house, to the northeast. Alright, that's starting chapter 4. It's a little bit ahead of us, level 37, but we could talk to Elrond.
Greetings.
Greetings. I have borne this broken blade for many long years, Zollin Ironshield, always unused, for these are the shards of Narsil. Yes, Narsil, the sword wielded by Eledin of Westerness in the battle before the Black Gate of Mordor, the sword that broke beneath him in battle with Sauron upon the slopes of Orundrium. Though Gilgalad had fallen, and Eledin was slain, two still stood against the might of Sauron in the shadow of the Fell Tower. Isildur, the son of the king, and Elrond, half-elven, herald of Gil-galad. It was with the hilt shard of Narsil that Isildur cut the One Ring from Sauron's finger, and the power of the Dark Lord was broken. The light of Narsil was extinguished, but its shards came again to the north, through Isildur himself never returned from the Gladen fields. The shards have been passed from father to son in the line for years beyond count, but the sword has never been remade. The old victories did not last, Zollin, and the shadow has returned. We have need of Narsil's light once more. The blade must be reforged. Speak with Hemeldir at the forges here in Rivendell, in the northwest corner of the Vale, and tell him my decision. I would have him know that Narsil is to be remade. Oh, yes, I love this quest line. We're going to accept that. All right, let's finish these other ones.
Greetings.
Greetings. I am pleased to hear the tidings from Ferod, Voice of the Rings. It will be some time before I can spare a journey to Evendim, but I would look upon Anuminos again. Thank you, my friend. By the way, I bet you he went back to Anuminos when he went to see the hobbits. After he's king, after the Return of the King book and the appendices in the Fourth Age, I bet that's when he goes back and he would have said hi to Ferod. So, like, several years from now. But that's still kind of cool, if you think about it.
I thank you for this news.
This is from Halbarad, okay? We've got a bunch of different story quests all at once from him. Oh, that I could be there to aid in those matters, but it would seem my fate lies to the south and not north. I will compose a message for Halbarad and ask Master Elrond if one of the elves could carry it to Estelden. You have done enough, and you have my thanks. For now, take what ease you can here in Rivendell. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you not making me run the message. See, Aragorn understands. He understands my worth. And I did a lot already. Okay, I'm going to actually wear these shoes. They're pretty good. So. Sweet. Alright, so we got 2 new quests. One is to talk to Elrond here, and one is to talk to the smith in the Elven. By the way, did you know that we, as our character, help forge the Blades of Narsil? Yes. It's really cool in LOTRO how they tied that in with the original lore. Oh, I'm beating you. Oh no! Oh, well, this is awkward. So much for beating that, man. Now I'm stuck in the river. Can I even get out of this river? Oh, no. I'm not even sure. I think there's a way you can get out of here. Look at me swimming upriver. There we go. You can't see the running water now. Oh, okay, now you can see it. You can't even see the Hobbit. He's a master swimmer. There's no way you can swim against this current. But, you know, a little game logic. Thank goodness I can, because it would be lame if I was stuck. Regular satellite internet. Okay, but we are getting Starlink. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that'll probably make it a lot better. I mained Hunter, but played all classes the 10 years I played. Nice. Not tried Mariner. Got a Burglar on the EU Legendary server now. Oh, nice, very nice, nice. You're playing on the Mortar one. Cool. Yes, it's awesome. I'm glad they finally have a dedicated European server for all of them. But if you guys ever want to, you know, you're always welcome here on the channel, whatever server you play on, of course. If you want to play in-game with us, though, our home server is CrickHollow. Just so everyone knows, if you do want to play with us. But I know, again, there's lag. But if all the servers are updated to 64-bit, that lag might be much lessened, even if it is across, you know, from America to Europe, from North America. So, who knows? Maybe the 64-bit implemented to all the classic servers will end up making it not be as, you know, not be a laggy mess if you're playing from that far away. But still, I'm glad that they implemented a 64-bit one in Europe, because I think that's good for all our friends in Europe who have been playing this game forever and had to deal with the lag spikes. Not only because it was 32-bit, but because of the distance. Though, as we have been proven, you're proving to us right now you're using a basic, regular satellite internet. I don't know if it's basic, it's probably advanced, but different company probably than the Starlink you guys are getting. But you're using regular satellite internet on an oil rig in the North Sea outside of Norway and watching the stream, where I'm in the west coast of North America in California, USA. So that's kind of awesome. And probably the delay's no more than like, what, maybe 5 to 10 seconds delay? I'm sure there's a buffer time. Normally from Europe to America, the delay is only like, because it's light speed now, because you're using, most internet across the ocean is using the fiber optics, right? The light cable, so it's really, really fast. So it's only like a 2 or 3 second delay usually. But when it comes to where the delays happen with like a satellite is that the message actually being sent and then processed in a satellite and then sent back down, which all is probably less than 10 seconds, which is insane. Traveling half across the world to some center, or it gets sends wherever the satellite bay is in North America, sends the satellite, sends it back down to you. I don't know how that works, where it goes first, right? I think the biggest thing that slows down internet connections is like your hub, like the one you have in your room, or like wherever the connection is. Like those are the spots, like in your house, that I feel like you probably do the most delay of like extra second of delay or something. Which again, it's crazy that it's so fast compared to 10 years ago. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Anyway, that's pretty cool, dude.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Narsil is to be reforged. My heart would be filled with joy at this news, friend. For Aragon, some people say Aragon, and for all of Middle-earth, if it were possible. The shards were kept in a while in Lamladris for safekeeping, and I often gaze upon them. It is with sadness that I must tell you that reforging the sword may not be possible. Its history is known to me, long storied as it is, but I will tell you only the portion that causes me to grieve. Of old, elves of the house of Fëanor crafted numerous wonders, items of great power and beauty. Among these were the, here we go, Silithar adamants possessed of light of the, that's not right. Light of the stars, that's not how you say it. Wait, did they not have the rights to the word? That doesn't look right. The word. The Silith, like the Silmarils? Is that a different word for it? I thought it was the Silmarils. So here's the thing. Lord of the Rings Online has rights to all the Lord of the Rings books of Fellowship and The Hobbit and the appendices. Kind of like how like Rings of Power they got their rights, which is why it's funny to me that Lord of the Rings Online does most of the lore rights. Rings of Power changed stuff still, even though they had rights to some things. But some things they didn't have rights to. Of course, they had to make up because they're doing the Second Age. I get that. But Lord of the Rings Online doesn't have the rights to all the names, so some of the names are like close, but not exact, just so we as viewers and knowers of Tolkien know what the lore is, but they can't actually write it out, the right word. I think that's what's going on here. But the Silith adamants possessed of light, I think it's like the Silmarils is what this is supposed to be. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is, you guys know, is this something else that I'm forgetting about? The dwarf smith Telcha used one of these stones in the creation of Narsil, and the Silithar, maybe this is made up for the story for the LOTRO. It was that caused the blade to glow with silver light when wielded in battle. All the Silithar were lost during the long centuries since the forging of Narsil. Without such a stone to use in the reforging, the sword will never cease the greatness it once had. I am sorry. Bring the news to Aragorn with my sorrow. So, you know what, that might be made up for us helping make the sword. Possibly. Or is it in the book? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember anything about a special stone when they were reforging the sword. But I may just be drawing a total blank in my mind. Leave a comment or something if you guys remember, if that's something I'm just forgetting. Hey, I love the lore of Lord of the Rings, but let's be fair. Tolkien made an absurd amount of lore, and Lord of the Rings Online adds on to how much lore that is. So, with their version. I call Lord of the Rings Online a lot of their lore as like legends. So like canon is what Tolkien and his son did, right? And then legends is like things that are really respectable, like, and that fit really well. And then, like, there's things that are, like, fan lore, right? Which, you know, I've made some of my own fan lore. Some fan lore is great, some fan lore is not so good. Some of it doesn't even really fit in. And, again, I'm going to stop right there. Because there's things I've seen that I like with the fan lore and don't like, you know, that kind of stuff. We're going to go talk to Elrond here to finish up. I think I'm correct. Yeah, I think you said, I think you are correct, being me. Yes. Hello, good sir. Hope you are doing well. Yes, I am. Bradicus. How are you doing? You have a new icon? Or is this the same Bradicus I've always known? Or have you just, the first time you've ever chatted with us on live stream? Someone else I talked to used to be Bradicus all the time as well. But since you have a different icon, I'm thinking maybe, are you brand new to our streams? Welcome, welcome, if you are. Alright, so we're going to talk to Lord Elrond here in the last homely house. I'm doing well. Same Bradicus. Nice, okay. Just making sure. Don't want to, like, hurt someone else's feelings if they're brand new, thinking, you know, or hurt your feelings if someone I've seen a long time, right? Alright, Elrond's library. Braggis, but now I am a guinea pig icon. That's just fine, that's just fine. Now I will remember that. And by the way, guys, just throwing it out there, join our Discord if you want to. We have a lot of fun in there, and that's the best way is to get alerts to what events I'm doing on the channel, or streams, or all that kind of stuff. So, again, link is down there. If it's old and not working anymore, go to the Voice of the Rings link down there, www.voiceoftherings.com. And there's one on the social media tab there that's always good as well, to Discord.
Hope is not in vain.
Hope is not in vain. The path you have took to my doorstep has been perilous, Zollin, and it is dangerous all too common in these dark days. If you will consent to lend us your aid, it will not be the least of your challenge.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Will you lend me your aid once more? Welcome to Imladris, Voice of the Rings, and Zollin Ironshield. It is good that you have come. Rest well, but not too deeply or too long. We have need of adventuring folk, for there is evil beyond the veil. Not more than 2 months ago, a hobbit by the name of Frodo Baggins and his companions were pursued to the fort of Baruna by servants of the enemy. I speak of the Nine, the Nazgul, fell creatures in... By the way, Nazgul, or Nazgul, however you want to say it, Nazgul, that is both singular and plural, so you never put an S on it. Little side note there. Fell creatures and the servants of Sauron. Oh, the room's going flashy with blue. Thank you, Bradicus, for the tip. I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you, my friend. We've got the flashing blue going on. Little dance. Fellow creatures and the servants of Sauron, and though the Baruna fell upon them at my command, we have found the steeds of only 8. One of the writers is unaccounted for. Uh-oh. My sons set forth with scouts, bound to them by friendship to seek this missing writer. I ask that you speak with Eledin at the camp of Thorinhad, among the Baruna gorges, and lend your aid to search. We must learn where the Nazgul has gone, and most importantly, his designs. Alright, Lord Elrond will be happy to do that.
A strange fate brings you hither.
He also has the daily mission there. Alright, so... we gotta organize our quest just a little bit. So I had another quest, I think, to go to the... reputation one. I thought I had one mission to go talk to someone in... Maybe I didn't. Hey, we saw that guy earlier today. thought we had another guy to talk to over here with a quest. I could have sworn we did.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Hail, friend, and well met. Well, maybe I remembered wrong. These are all Evendim. Did I delete it? Maybe. Mariner missions. Yeah, I definitely don't have it. So maybe that was another. Maybe that was my other character I'm thinking about. But. Well, guess we'll go finish up talking to Lord Aragorn here. I believe Aragorn sends us back to Nudir, which is awesome and all. Hey, what's up, Elvin? Welcome. I'm here for free Frosties. Yep, well now they're being sold in Rivendell. Love the light, yes. Yes, the lights have been fixed. I know we had that little issue like 2 months ago when I was streaming where my lights got all messed up. Something, they updated some account thing and it went bleh. But they're all fixed now. Everything's working good. But I appreciate the support. Super stickers help so much. The liking, the subscribing, leaving comments, all that jazz. It helps so much. All right, let's go ahead and talk with Aragorn here.
Greetings.
Greetings. You have returned from speaking with Halbarad. What did he have to say about the reforging of Narsil? I see. Hemeldir is a fine smith, but he shares the dour outlook of his people. If he needs a Silithar to reforge the sword of Elendil, we will find him a Silithar. There you go, good point. Well said, well said. Positive outlooks.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh my gosh, should have came to him first. Now let's go back to Elrond. When I was a very young, my father Arathorn was slain by orcs, and my mother brought me to stay here at Rivendell. I was called Estelle, by my mother Gilray, and by all those who dwelt in the Vale, and I rode far afield, seeking adventures with sons of Elrond. I considered him my father as much as did Eladin and Erohir. At the age of 20, Lord Elrond took me aside and told me my true name and my heritage, that I descended in an unbroken line from Eladin of old. He gave to me the ring of Barahir and the shards of Narsil, but he withheld the scepter of Numenos, saying I had yet to earn it. He withheld it too, another treasure, but I will not speak of that. Haha, Arwen. Sorry. Spoilers. Soon afterward, I went in search of Silithar, with which Narsil might be reforged. Yes, I knew one of the ancient Silithar, I'm just butchering the name probably, and of all the need for one. But I was young, and I did not pass the test that was set before me. The time had not come for Narsil's remaking. I have a message for Master Elrond. Bring it to him faithfully and return with the words, and I will better know how to proceed. Here's my message. I know now what Gwyneth sought of me in the watery darkness, and I am prepared to give it. Elendil was a wiser man than I. I await your return, Voice of the Rings and Zollin Ironshield. All right, well, a man called Estelle. Very cool. All right. Well, my friends, we are still going, but I'm going to have to end it here because I will be back in less than 2 hours with another stream. And we're doing a LOTRO kinship thing. I don't know, Mr. Revell, if you want to stay up that late. It's pretty late for you, I know. But we will be doing that in less than 2 hours. We're going to be doing some kinship stuff. It would be cool if we could do the dailies. Maybe, possibly. The daily thing, too. But I will be sleeping sad. I understand. It's much later for you. But Mr. Rivendell, just talk to us in Discord. We will plan something with maybe a European time and Australian time, so we could do maybe do that daily thing. So, thank you guys for being here. Thanks to my wonderful Patreons for their support. Thank you guys for the super chats, liking, subscribing, leaving comments. It's all free. It helps out tremendously. Welcome to all the new subscribers in the last few weeks. We've had so many people join, like 200. Welcome to everybody, and it's been super fun. Thank you so much for so many of you watching so long today, and I will be back in 2 hours if you want to have some more. And we'll be doing a kinship event, so we'll be doing some high-level instances, level 150. So, should be fun. Alright, Baruch Hazad Kuzade menu. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings, and I'm at your service and your families. I'll see you in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings, my friends. See you in streams. See you soon. Stay happy.